Bet you weren't expecting that. Bet you weren't expecting that. Live 5 minutes early. I guarantee not a soul was expecting that. Got ya! Got ya! I'm full of surprises. How are we doing? How are we doing, chat? I'll be honest, I had to go live. I had to go live 5 minutes early to catch everyone off guard. I had to. I had to. Favorite Bladey album? I don't know. I've been listening to Echo a lot more recently, to be fair. There is something I wanted to go over, but I'm going to wait until we get some more people in here, I think. Thank you, Robo, for the 15 months.
Using right. Big in the title, can't believe you.
I like big things. What can I say? So, plan is tonight. We're going to go over some videos, do a bit of React Andy. And also, I'm then going to probably play a game. There is a game I want to play. Because I know a lot of you have been recommending me games. I've got like a bit of a big backlog. And it's like, oh, that looks really good. And then I just never get around to it. So it's like, what are you going to do? What's the game? We'll go over it after. Hope you're doing all right. Thank you, baby, for the 5. Baby Pear. Have you played Dragon's Dogma? No, I haven't. I played Dragon's Dogma 2. I played it for about an hour. I got so bored of it. I just dropped it and I never picked it up again. Genuinely. I think that's the problem. Like when you're like a streamer, you're saturated with so many games that it has to really hook you, or you just don't play it. Yeah, we got an option for 2 games today. 2 games. Half-Life Alex stream. I need to get my VR kit set up. Like it's still not set up. It's genuinely still not set up. Right. There is something I wanted to go over, though. I found this so bizarre. Like, I think what I need to do is just, like, I need to change my subreddit. This is probably the last time I'm going to bring this up on stream. But my subreddit right now is just an absolute mess. Because we have, like, one of the most popular subreddits. We have one of the most subscribed subreddits for a YouTuber. But it's also one of the most inactive. So, like, if you go on the subreddit right now, there's a post, and it's the top post, and it's got, like, 2,000 updates nearly, and it's got a poop award for some reason. But it says, a lot of stuff is coming out that makes him look like an ass. Guys, I'm starting to think Pyro isn't a good person. And the thing is about this, the guy who made this, OP, he... Hang on a minute. Let me just adjust my camera. It's a little bit tilted. I tilted it the wrong way. Is that okay? Yeah, that's fine. But yeah, so basically, the funny thing is about this post is I genuinely think it was karma bait, because no one actually knows what he's talking about. Like the comment section on this Reddit post, they're all dogpiling, but they don't know what they're dogpiling over. Obviously, the biggest thing at the minute is the girlfriend not finishing the paid commissions. Like I said last stream, or the stream before that, I talked to her recently, and she said that she's saving the money up to pay everyone back. That's what I've been told. She's been saving up a lot of money to pay everyone back, which is good to hear, definitely. But yeah, look, I swear to God, people in this sub genuinely hate the guy, like not as a joke. They hate watch I think this community is like, there's definitely like a mocking me kind of thing, which is fine. Like I don't have a problem with that. It's like a bit I play into, right? I'm kind of like masking off for a second here. And I don't mind that, you know, like haha, funny, fat, haha, you know, like all that kind of stuff. But like, I don't understand why the subreddit is so like critical. Not even critical, I'd say cynical. Get it? Pyro-cynical. This is the most supportive the sub has ever been to Pyro. True. When the internet fairy are idolized for no reason turns out to be a normal human. And this one, there's a distinction between Pyro-cynical and Nile. I believe this was somewhere between 17 and 18 where he's talking about another YouTuber who was different off screen. He even admitted this to himself. Pyro-cynical is an internet persona, he's like an actor. That's a very bad way to twist words, I think. I think I know what he's talking about because I've mentioned this before. YouTubers are different off screen, definitely. But I don't mean like it's like Dr. Jekyll and Mr. Hyde. Like, for example, PewDiePie, right? PewDiePie was like, it's me, PewDiePie, barrel. But when I met him in person, when he used to live in the UK, he was very quiet, like almost introvert. And I was like, whoa, this is really different. Wow, he's not like, you know, it's like I Show Speed. You see him doing backflips and stuff. I'm sure like if you talk to him off camera, he'd probably be a lot more chill. That's the point I was trying to make there. Like, the way that people perform on camera and on stream, they're not going to be like that 24/7 unless they're on some kind of hard substance. This is a bit off note, but Niall mentioned on the To Be Honest podcast that he wanted to be a doctor but chose YouTube over it. That's because I was never going to be a doctor. I realized that I was good at biology, chemistry, and physics. I was absolutely washed, and you needed like an additional science at A level to get into uni because I never went to uni. I don't sound bitter over it. Definitely not. I think being a doctor is a much more privileged job to have and a much more honorable job. Definitely. But I love what I do right now. I think YouTube is one of the most like sought after jobs for young people in the entire world. I'm not bitter over it at all. I was basically just too stupid to be a doctor. And then I ended up being a YouTuber. I really like Pyro-cynical, but I don't know if I'd like Nile. And it really doesn't matter because I'm not watching him. I'm watching his interpretation of himself. Truly, this is the moment Niall became like that. That's very parasocial. That's very weird. I know when he killed my family dog, I was convinced he's a bad person. Keemstar account. Wouldn't say he's a paragon or a shithead, just a very mid person. I mean, that's probably the most base take on the entire sub, I'll be honest. Is this a bit or is there actual dirt? Like people don't even know what they're hating on. They don't know. This is what happens with this subreddit that I've noticed. People haven't been on this subreddit for years, and then a rent post gets bumped up in the algorithm. They scroll through their homepage, and then they get recommended, oh, it's Pyro-cynical, the guy I watched 5 years ago. Oh, damn. Oh, they hate him now? Oh, that means I hate him now. Oh, yeah, he fell off. That guy sucks. So, yeah, it's just people that don't even understand the situation. I mean, he said the N-word a lot, which I can kind of excuse. I've talked about this before as well. I used to say it loads in videos. There's compilations up that have hundreds of thousands of views. I'm never taking them down. I'm deeply embarrassed by it. You could tell, and I've said this like I'm reading a script right now. I was a pasty white kid that never got out the house. It's cringe. But I'm not going to, like, you know, end up trying to silence everyone on the internet talking about it. All I can do is say that I really messed up there. That was very embarrassing and cringe. And not do it again. That's really all I can do. He fell off. Okay, that one I agree with. That one I agree with. That one I agree with. If I was signed in, I'd updo that one. Chronically online MF when the YouTuber they watch has human flaws. They don't even know what they're talking about. This is dumb as hell. I love when OP talks shit but then doesn't give a single answer to what he's done that warrants this reaction. What a coward. Farting on my roommate's door. I went through the guy's post history as well. He's never posted on this subreddit before. Like, you'll get people, like, honestly, the best way to get karma right now on Reddit, go onto my subreddit and just say you don't like me. And it will get, like, thousands of upvotes. Almost like it's botted. You don't even give a reason. Don't even give a reason. Is this post a psyop? You guys are chronically online. Please get off your phone and touch some grass. See, these are, like... these are calling it out, but the post is already on, like, 2,000 updates. It's just so... it's so bizarre. Like, I love checking the subreddit because I wanted to incorporate the subreddit more. into videos. I wanted to like get a post and react to it and put it in videos. And I want to grow this. I want to grow this subreddit again. You know, I want it to be a big subreddit again, like an active community. But at the minute, it's just the same 50 or so people that are just complaining constantly. Like, I put a main channel video out yesterday, and people said it's ass. And then you can see, like, I'll go, because on Reddit, you can go through people's post history, and you will see, like, one person come onto my subreddit every single day and do, like, a negative post about me, hoping it juices. Oh. Again, I've already talked about the stuff with the art, which again, I think it's totally valid. Everyone should have the art drawn for them or refunded in full, genuinely. But again, I can't really say much out of that. His girlfriend scam people. I don't see how it's an issue he needs to address publicly or apologize for. She's not him. Their relationship is private, and I imagine a good portion of his view base doesn't even know. He was used as advertising for a commission, so it is partially his fault. Plus, he's gone out of his way to get specific people refunds, which is scummy. When have I done that? When have I gone out of my way to give... When have I gone out of my way to give specific people refunds? No, I think everyone should be refunded. Everyone. Everyone should have the art done for them. What? I do love Reddit. You can just say stuff with it's worse. It's almost as bad as Twitter. It's almost as bad as Twitter. Making MLG Fedora changes a man. Yeah, they just don't have any idea of what's... It's so confusing. Have I been transported to 2020? Yeah, it's annoying because I really want to turn this subreddit into like a good place. I want to turn it into a subreddit where like you know, like PewDiePie and KSI. I know people have their opinions on them, but they have like actual active subreddits that they can like react to. I would love to pull up like this Reddit on stream and react to some posts that I think are like funny and like related. But at the minute, it's just people that come onto the sub and post a completely non-relevant meme. And then other people that are just doing it for karma farming.
With a fat fetish who said the gamer word more than a South Chicago suburb is a regular person and not a deity.
True. Do a Markiplier? Well, it's not the Reddit mods. It's not the Reddit mods haven't done anything wrong. It's just we made a couple changes. So like I think we changed it so like you need to be subbed and have a certain level of karma on Reddit to be able to post in the first place. That was to filter out like all the burner accounts. But I think what it's done is, unfortunately, it's had the effect of creating an echo chamber where the same 50 or so people just get to complain over and over. And obviously, you know, people that don't have an account, they can't comment here. They can still interact with the post and they can still upvote it, even though they can't actually make a post themselves. So, yeah, yeah, I don't know. I want to make this. I want to make the Reddit a good place. I really do. But, you know, like, I've tried... It's like even with the video that I put up yesterday, the Rodlander Pipes. Do I think it's like a Darkwood tier video? Definitely not. I don't think it's like a Darkwood tier video or anything like that. Okay. Okay. Wait. Okay, this is... Wait. Are you guys doing this right now? I don't like Pyro. Don't like Parasitical. Don't like Pyro. Don't like him. Don't like Parasitical. Okay, alright, ignoring that one. Don't like Pyro. Don't like Parasitical. What? Okay, I can't even look at this subreddit on stream. Okay, that's kind of funny though. Like, just doing all the posts. I'm seeing if there's anything else. But yeah, there's just so much like negativity on the subreddit. Like it's just it's just an echo chamber of complaining. It's like here's a good one here. Oh great, another video essay on an indie video game with PS1 graphics that I apparently never played. And like that post on its own, it's like, it's whatever. But I went through this person's post history, and I'm not joking you. All they've done all they've done is complain. All they have done is complain. All they do is just say negative things about me. Like I think one of their most recent posts was like, didn't this guy say the N-word? It's like, yes. Yes, like 9 years ago. Yes. And I'm like deeply embarrassed by it. Yes. But like, it's obviously people that did it one time. They got a bunch of updates, and it's like, wait, this is like the easiest karma farming in my life. I've just got to say this guy's bad. I don't know. It's annoying because I've tried to make changes to the channel to appease the Reddit as well. But then you realize that they'll never be happy in their current state. And also at the same time, the subreddit is such a small part of the community. Like the current viewer base I have, the subreddit is less than 1% of that. It is nothing. But I've still tried to appease them to be like, okay, maybe I make this change. Maybe I make the videos higher quality. Maybe I upload more frequently. But like, anything you do, there will be someone that complains. It's just, I don't know. Glass the subreddit. No, I don't want to delete it. I don't want to. I think it just needs an influx of like new people. It needs an influx of new people. I'm probably going to talk to the mods about this like after stream. Because we need to... I want that to be like a community that I can actually check on. Instead of just being like, oh god, have I got to like... Because I still check the subreddit
Watching this after giving birth in the hospital.
Giving birth? Call your child Tommy innit. Shout it out on main. Yeah, that could be a good idea. It's like how J-Schlatt had his J-Schlatt submissions, right? Because that's what I want to do. I want you guys to make funny posts, and then I can incorporate it into content. And then the stuff that you guys make can then actually be put into videos. I think that'd be sick. That's great. Like, that was some of J-Schlatt's most viewed videos. Like, when he got the subreddit together to basically create, you know, presentations or create content or, you know, just stuff that's related. I'd love that, genuinely. Like, I tried to incorporate it into the second channel as well. I tried to, you know, do a little cutaway bit where I checked the subreddit, saw a funny meme, and reacted to it. But I can't even do that because it's just complaining now. Like, if it was valid criticism, that's fair. But I can, like, this isn't even hyperbole. It is the same couple dozen people that keep orbiting around the subreddit to karma farm. It's like that most recent post. Like, it's like, oh, this guy's turned out to be like a bad person. Cites no proof at all whatsoever. No proof. It's just, oh. Tony Soprano gif. What are you gonna do, eh? What are you gonna do? I don't know. I'll probably deal with it in private with the mods and stuff, and we can try and organize. What does karma even do? It's just internet points. It's like likes on Twitter. It doesn't really mean anything. Some people like live by it though. It's their currency. Private the Reddit? Nah, it'll always be public. I don't want to start doing that. I don't want to start like culling people and stuff. I think that's wrong. Nice hoodie. Thank you very much. Right, we got a couple videos to go through, and then I do want to try.
We just grew up, so we don't use Reddit anymore, except for Googling things. And those who still use it are disappointed that we're not kids anymore, and now everything sucks.
Yeah, I saw Jacksepticeye make a similar... Jacksepticeye made a similar comment about that. Not about Reddit, but about, like, people saying that they miss the old Jack. But Jack literally just looks at the camera and he says, like you grew up. You know, you can look back at it with your rose-tinted glasses, but, like, the reason why you're not enjoying the content is because you're like a young adult now, like an adult. You know, like, the same stuff doesn't entertain you, unfortunately. I've tried to adapt my content, like, as I've gotten older, to do stuff that I enjoy more. I mean, like, we got an A-Start coming out tonight, actually. That's something that the subreddit suggested that I thought, yeah, let's bring that back. Let's give that a little try. But, yeah. We'll deal with it. We'll deal with it. I've had my boohoo. Right, I want to give this a little watch. We got a couple videos, and then I want to try a game. Speedrunner accused of cheating live on stream. I swear this is like such a common occurrence. This happens like every 3 speedruns.
November 10th, iBlink22, a Breath of Fire speedrunner, would get on the run of his life. His current record was close to being under 5 hours, a time that had never been achieved, and this run had the potential to smash that barrier. For the first 45 minutes of the run, Blink was in the red, but by the end of that hour, he would get almost a minute and a half in the green, and
I've actually never done a speedrun before, because I feel like the skill gap is just too great for my tiny little reptilian brain. One game I do want to try and speedrun, though, is Outlast. I saw Critical speedrun Outlast years and years ago, and apparently there's a glitch you can use to get to the very end of the game at the very start. I think that's like the easy difficulty of speedruns. I really did want to try that at some point.
He'd keep that pace.
Are you going to play Endoparasitic 2? Yeah, I do want to get around to that. I don't have too much time to stream tonight, but I do want to get around to that. I mean, maybe I start streaming that tonight and I finish it another night. I don't know. I mean, that's not a bad show, actually.
Until it was whittled away back into the red by the start of the second hour. His streak of bad luck didn't last forever, and by the time he...
Wait, let me get Endo. Let me get Endo up, actually. I was going to play this game because people were, like, telling me to play it. I mean, we could do this. Our Ria. Or we can do Endoparasitic 2. I don't know. Like, because people on stream kept asking me to play this game. Play that one? Uh-oh. Okay, you've all been activated. It's definitely some Guna game. I could just immediately tell it's a Guna game.
He was at the final boss. He was exactly 1.5 minutes ahead. If he doesn't lose time on this split, he'd pull off the first ever sub 5-hour time. Unfortunately for Blink, he'd come up 6 seconds short, but given all the time he lost in the run, it was clear that a sub 5-hour time was going to happen. And the community braced for what they thought would be able to
bitch and hate for no fucking reason. Baseless claims. Or they don't let your shit be private. Reddit is just a shithole. People just want to say dumb shit and hope it pops off.
I thought with my subreddit, I was like the only one, but I did take a look around at other people's subreddits like KSI's, PewDiePie's, Ordinary Gamer as well, Musaha. I don't really watch his content, but his subreddit got recommended to me. And yeah, it's like the exact same thing was happening with him. Like people were just berating him constantly. Like, I don't know if he's been through any drama or anything, but yeah, it's almost like subreddits, when they're not actively getting new people, it does slowly tend to turn into just like an echo chamber of people complaining over and over.
This occasion, as Blink was sure to lower the record. However, instead of a sub 5-hour run, they were surprised by something else. On November 16th, Blink was streaming sub 5 attempts, and this run, like his previous record, was having massive time swings, only getting ahead after the halfway point. But before he could celebrate his pace and try to take it to a new record, a runner named Brood posted...
I would love to see a speedrun of Legacy of Kain Soul Reaver. I played through that game recently, off stream. I might play it on stream at some point because I want to do a main video on that because that game is so good. It's so goated. I will not stop shilling that game. But that is a game that could probably take you either 3 hours to beat or like 9 years because there's basically no direction on where to go.
Friendly reminder, there was a dono you skipped while you were talking about Reddit plebs. Also, the Guna game was made by the same guy who made Helltaker. It's hard but fun.
Thank you, Goon Maxing, for the 10. I don't know what Helltaker is. I'm not sure what that is. I might have heard of it, though.
In his chat. Without outright saying that Blink is splicing, Brood asks what he would do if proof called. Taken aback by these accusations, Blink offers reasons.
We do this in turns right. It's mine. Are you going to play mouthwashing, Louv Quant Dad?
Thank you, Quant Dad, for the 10. I'll do mouthwashing at some point.
Run is legit, and even offers to hard reset at the end to prove it's real.
What would you do if you got proof called right now? You're going to find out, don't worry. Can you be proof called?
Which he does. Before leaving chat, Brood says that he does have proof that Blink is cheating and will be posting it.
It will be in Discord tomorrow. It is just down.
The following day. And on November 7th.
Dude. I mean, okay, I'll hold my tongue because he might actually be cheating, but that is definitely giving like mod power vibes there. That is on a power trip. Like, I've got some dirt on you, bro.
He uploaded 2 videos where he explains why he got suspicious of Blink's run, then goes into a full audio analysis where he alleges
Have you heard of the game Atlas? It's in early access and very fun.
I do know about Atlas. I will be playing that on stream at some point.
Splicing has occurred. But before we get into...
Guys, you gotta keep in mind, like you keep suggesting similar games. I'm gonna get through them. Like, I'm basically trying to stream daily now. I want to see, like that was one of my New Year's resolutions, to try to stream daily, unless, like, something special was happening. I mean, I've got friends around tonight, and I literally told them, like, I'm going to be an incel and go stream for a little bit, and then I'll come and, like, hang out.
To the allegations, we need to talk about this video's sponsor, ExpressVPN.
No, I'm sorry, mate. I'm sorry.
In the early game, the night split. How your previous level ups and battles go leading into this boss can impact if you get a good fight for the night. And Brood thought Blink's luck was better than normal at getting through this split. Once he thought Blink's night split was odd, he started noticing other things that didn't seem right. In particular, there's a section where Blink appears to react to something before it actually happens. seconds. In the clip, you can hear him utter something like, "Oh my god," before he falls down a pit, then reacts with a louder reaction.
No, I did it again!
Brood acknowledges that this isn't great evidence of anything below board happening.
That's not... He kind of just said, "Oh my god," under his breath, though. And then... I don't think that's a gotcha moment.
But with these bizarre occurrences, he decided to dig deeper. He needed a way to prove what he suspected, and he didn't want to make an accusation without solid evidence. So he reached out to a mod on several RPG games who told him that audio analysis is considered to be the gold standard when it comes to detecting splice.
Is this a guy that's working with like a leaderboard company or something? Or is it just some random guy with too much spare time? Just took it upon himself to be like the adjudicator.
After watching a video the mod sent him, he explained
What are you watching? A guy being accused of cheating a speedrun live on stream.
that he taught himself how to perform audio analysis, specifically spectral and mains hum analysis. If you're unfamiliar, a spectrogram is a visual representation of frequencies as they vary.
Do you know how much these were used to like decipher messages in like horror games and like horror ARGs and stuff? This was such a common thing. I remember like there was like a beeping noise you could hear in Portal from like a radio, and people put it on this to find out what it actually meant, the message.
Over time, and is a common method of detection for identifying spliced runs, but mains hum is a bit.
Big money for big boy. Thank you, Tron, for the 79 cents. That is definitely a huge amount of money. Thank you, SG, for the 3 months.
Different, however.
What's the point of trying to cheat a speedrun? Just bragging rights, I guess. You know, if
Play
you...
the half-sword playtest.
Half-sword playtest? Thank you, Sassimus. I'm not sure what that is. It's just bragging rights, isn't it? Like, you know, if you can say that you got to the top of a game, if you're, like, on the leaderboard, then you can, like, brag about it.
Whenever you plug a device into a power outlet, you're connecting it to an electrical grid.
It's simply for ego. I mean, obviously you don't get any of the gratification of like the effort you put in because you cheated, but at the same time, if you see a name on a board, it's like, oh, I'm famous.
Has a specific frequency caused by the alternating
Portal uses SSTV signals, not spectrograms. Similar type of hidden info, though. Okay.
current that the grid is supplying. Sometimes you can hear this frequency.
He sent me 20,000 Vietnamese dong, and that was less than $1. That is the most cooked currency I've ever seen in my life.
Since it's just a vibration caused by the electricity, but oftentimes it's too low for humans to hear. However, that doesn't mean the device isn't producing a mains hum. If you make an audio recording of a device such as a game console, you'd see at the lower end of the frequencies that there's a constant tick around 50 or 60 hertz depending on your geographical location, and this tick is the mains hum. In the case of a game console, as long as you don't reset or power off, the mains hum will be present and uninterrupted in any recording you make of it. But if someone splices video footage that contains audio, you'll see a hiccup or change in the repetition of the mains hum instead of a constant tick. For Brood's analysis, he begins by scrubbing through the spectral view of the video to...
I'll be honest, I don't want to be that guy. He could well be cheating. But the fact that this guy is doing like an NSA deep dive into his computer to even find a way to find him as cheating, that is... I mean, I get it. There's a lot of cheaters in speedrunning. There's an insane amount. I understand that. You got to be thorough. But oh my god.
find
What's her
areas that are
favorite food besides dog treats, Brappy Pyro?
My favorite food? Sparkling water.
suspicious. And he finds one when Blink enters a town called Romero, so he performs a deeper spectral analysis. To do this, he amplifies the audio, then sets up a parametric filter, which allows you to isolate specific frequencies and ignore others.
Oh yeah, you know that present my mom got me that I put on Twitter? I got it. It's the Sigma cabbage. I got it.
After doing this, he scrubs over the transition very slowly, so that you can only hear the music briefly as he moves the playhead forward, and makes note
Eat the cabbage, it's full of sand, I'm not doing that.
of a clicking on the audio track. He goes over the same split from another runner, and the same pops and clicks are present in the audio, but in this case, Brood says these are likely from audio clipping, which is when sound goes beyond its maximum volume from amplification, and not a splice. He notes that the clicking in Blink's run isn't normal, and to prove his point, he switches switches to analyzing the mains hum. He then applies 2 filters to the audio to get a better view at the frequencies he wants to look at, and we'll talk about these in more depth later. The first clip he looks at is from a
This is crap. I thought he would have just looked at like maybe a jump or like a reaction that was too early, but like bro is actually doing like Voices of the Void, trying to find like telescopic beta waves in the atmosphere.
another runner, as he wants to show what a mains hum looks like during a transition on a run he doesn't believe is cheated. And as you see from the video, the mains hum remains consistent throughout the entire transition. He then looks at the mains hum in Blink's run at the same segment, showing that before the transition, the hum is consistent. But he makes note that it contains some noise because of the high amplitude he's applied to it. During the transition, however, he points out that some noise enters the spectral view, with the ticks becoming hard to track and the gap between them getting larger, concluding that a splice has occurred, which results in the change in tick.
Since my legs are fucked, work has been rough. I've genuinely thought about content creation for years. Is it something you can genuinely recommend? Or should I not try because of how oversaturated it is?
It definitely is saturated, but you should never not try something because you're worried about it not being successful. Never do that. You should always at least try it. If you try it, it doesn't work out, you could at least say that you've tried it. Never write it off because you think it's too saturated. That's one of the worst things you can do. Also, I do want to say about this guy analyzing like spectrograms. If this guy put like half as much time into trying to find cheaters in speedrunning, he could probably have like confirmed alien life on another planet by now.
He then switches to analyzing the opening of the run when Blink resets the console, and once again, he observes clicks and pops when listening to the playhead being moved ahead slowly, so he switches to analyzing the mains hum. The interesting part about this is that during the initial reset, Brood observes a massive burst of energy on the spectrogram, which he attributes to a double signal and Blink talking during the transition to try and hide the splice. Looking at the hum ticks before the transition, he notes that they're uniform, but during the transition, everything delineates with the tick becoming distorted. He then removes all of the filters he's applied to the clip and lets it play unaltered. His conclusion is that there's nothing going on in the recording that explains why these discrepancies are being observed. For the rest of Brood's video, he goes over other instances where he scrubs through audio to demonstrate splices, but for the sake of this video, we'll only be focusing on the Romero split and the initial reset before the run started. To summarize, Brood's allegation was that Blink was playing over pre-recorded footage he spliced together and that the run wasn't legit. And not long after he posted his video to the Discord, a streamer named Zeal would watch it live on stream, with Brood and Blink both being present in his chat. The first thing Zeal notes is that when it comes to Blink's night segment, it wouldn't make sense for him to splice the same fight over and over.
Someone in chat just saying educational drama.
That would make it easy to get caught. So he deduces that if Blink is splicing, he must have created a ton of good night splits. When it comes to the fake acting,
honestly, at that point, if you're splicing all that footage together, you're getting all that, like, you know, acting for genuine events. Just do the speedrun, man. Like, if you put as much effort into, like, faking it as, like, trying to make it look real, you could probably have actually just learned how to speedrun the game properly.
Zeal isn't convinced that there's enough evidence to conclude Blink is reacting to something before it happens, so he gets into the spectral and mains hum analysis. Brood's analysis of the change in mains hum doesn't convince Zeal, so he asks if all of Blink's inventory and character stats were consistent throughout the run, with Brood replying that everything in that regard checked out, which meant if Blink is cheating, he went through every possible discrepancy and made sure they were consistent throughout the run. After thinking this through, Zeal realizes that because there is randomness in character stats at level up, that to splice a run like this, Blink was either editing the save file between segments to keep them consistent, perhaps by running on a flash cart, or he was running on an emulator so that after each split, he could redo the next section as many times as he needs so that the stats were consistent. Zeal then goes through the logic of Brood's accusation and says this.
So what I don't understand is,
MF's be doing anything but getting a job. I mean, I get it though, because speedrunning is like, okay, this sounds a bit cringe to say, but speedrunning is serious business. People put their lives into speedrunning because it takes so long to learn a game and to master it. Like, it's not just a hobby, it is literally a lifestyle. Which does not sound good to say out loud. I get it. It's like Fight Club. We don't talk about it.
you say he gets constantly very lucky nights and like good early games, but these early games don't always are PBs and world records, right? So like, why would he get lucky nights and a good early game that dies later somewhere. Like he basically splices dead runs too, or like what's the point there?
This is an interesting line of thought because Blink would routinely get a run with good nights that would die later.
This is the equivalent of 4chan finding the ISIS base back in 2014.
In the game, with Zeal stating that it would be easier to do runs than to splice together a bunch of dead runs. In response to this, Brood says that he only looked at Blink's 5-hour record and his 501, and didn't look at any runs on days he didn't get one going. Zeal then looks at the part of the video where Brood goes over the reset leading into the world record run, and he has questions.
But why is it like so crazy big here, but not on the other splice? Like, what's the big difference?
Getting deeper into the allegation video, Zeal says he'd like to see a reset from a legit run so he can compare it to Blink's reset.
It's like you're basically...
I think the speedrunning community would be healthier if snitching on somebody splicing got both you and them removed from the leaderboard. I mean, no, because then you wouldn't be able to snitch. That would suck.
Telling me?
I mean, it looks like they could be onto something. Again, I'm still holding my tongue, but the way he kind of came into the chat, like, you're cheating, I'm going to prove it. I'm going to post it on Discord. Like, that just seemed like, okay, that sucks.
This is a cheat, but you don't tell me how it looks uncheated. I cannot see it myself. I basically have to trust that you know what you're talking about.
A chatter named Elliot also says that he'd like to see what videos Brood used to teach himself to do audio analysis. Brood doesn't answer in the chat, but it was something I was curious about as well, and we'll get into it later. It wasn't until Zeal
How did you learn audio analysis? I use WikiHow.
started comparing the stats of party members between splits that Blink showed up in the stream, and says that he doesn't run on a flash cart and runs on an actual SNES with a real game cartridge. And when asked by another chatter how he's splicing on a real cartridge, he replies that he can't and that the audio distortions could be from any number of issues with his stream setup. Eventually, Zeal watches the VOD where Brood confronts Blink live on stream, and notes that it's funny.
I mean, all that they have so far is weird audio distortions. They have nothing else to work on apart from the fact that he said, "Oh my god," under his breath before falling down a hole.
Brood asked him to do a menu during a cutscene. However, after the cutscene where he has the freedom to do so, Blink never opens a menu. Zeal concluded that without a legit run being reset to make a comparison to, that there isn't definitive proof, and that when it comes to the mains hum, the distortion and noise observed needs to be explained in a way to show that it can only happen when it's spliced. At this point, I stated in Zeal's chat that I'd be performing an investigation
Pyro,
to get to
you
the bottom of
should
these
watch the
allegations.
entire history of games, or Close Enough by Killian Experience. You will like it. He's from Place, Sweden.
Place, Sweden. Oh, I know Killian Experience. I like this music. Is this like free to use music? Oh, it's commission music.
So let's restate the evidence and claims that Brood made.
Okay, Garrett. Okay, this entire stream's probably gonna get claimed now.
First is that he initially got suspicious because he thought Blink was getting too good of RNG on his early game. Second is that he thought Blink was faking reactions to things before they happened. And third is that due to his analysis of the audio, that Blink was splicing his run together and pretending to play over it. For the purposes of the investigation, I decided not to focus on the first two claims since they are incidental.
RNG on nights too good. I mean, RNG is RNG for a reason. Like, you can't then say the RNG is too good. That doesn't make sense. That's like saying I'm getting unlucky, the game's rigged. Which, like, everyone says, but it's like a bit. That's such a weak point.
To the main claim that Blink is splicing. If the evidence showed that Blink was splicing, those allegations don't need to be confirmed, and if the evidence showed that he wasn't splicing,
Did you finish me side? Yeah, I finished it.
then another hypothesis
Very good
would need
game.
to be presented for how he was cheating. So, I got started by analyzing the audio from Blink's run, except there's one problem. I'm not an audio engineer or audio analyst. For this reason, I reached out to Dwango AC, someone who worked on the Diablo 1 investigation and who has experience looking at audio and video discrepancies. The first thing we did was have Blink describe his streaming setup and then have him perform some audio and visual tests so we could get a baseline of what
I'm surprised you didn't just emulate it, but I guess if you emulate it, that's not allowed. or it's a completely different category.
Audio and video looked like on his console. Once his setup was established, it was verified that he was indeed running on a real cartridge, but that he does own a flash card. So Dwango had him load a
Yeah, the good RNGs never really stuck with me. It's like I was recording a video of Liar's Bar with Colossal and Dolan the other day. You know, the game with the furries where they shoot each other? And I'm not joking you. Like 3 games in a row, both of their guns went off on the first round, even though it's like a 1 out of 6 chance. It's the lowest possible odds. But their gun always went off. And then I went all the way up to 6, and it only then went off.
file onto it that would test some different things on his console by analyzing the output of his CPU and APU clock speeds. Because the CPU is manufactured using a quartz crystal that runs at a consistent 21 MHz and the APU
Pyro, I just heard a lie saying you're into fat arts. Please tell me this is not true. No, that's a lie. I have no idea where you've heard that from.
runs at 24.576 MHz, the clocks on these
You played as the pig? No, I played as the red panda.
two parts are different by default, and since the APU is created using a ceramic oscillator, its clock speed will change over time due to decay from age and the ambient temperature. What this means is that if you take readings at different times, the output will be different due to slight variations in the clock speed. Whereas if you run this test on an emulator, the results will be constant since an emulator doesn't have hardware that degrades over time. When Blink ran this test, his values were different, so we were able to confirm that he was indeed running on a real console. And given the unique video output of his setup, we also confirmed that the video feed from before and after the alleged
Is this a world record? Because if it's not a world record, why was this guy singled out so much?
splices was taking place on the same setup. Dwango then had Blink perform 3 audio tests. One where he records the console while it wasn't playing audio and his mic was muted to get a baseline of the console's hum. Another where he unmuted the mic and took another recording. And then a final test where both pieces of hardware were unmuted. Upon looking at the test with the mic unmuted, Dwango realized something. The audio result was the same as when the mic was muted, meaning that something was interfering with the test. It was at this point that Blink informed us he uses a gate on his mic set at negative 28
Just that oh, he's not cheating, oh.
decibels. So there won't be a hum from the mic visible on a spectrum.
See, I don't think this guy's cheating, especially because the way the video's titled, he's accused of cheating.
Spectrogram or on his streamed audio if the mic isn't picking up sound due to the gate being active. To get the hum of Blink's mic without a gate, it was disabled and recorded again. And to finish off the tests, we had Blink record a reset and a power off. Not just so that we could compare it to the alleged splice, but so we could see how long it took the different parts of his setup to notice that the signal had been dropped, as the RetroTink and capture card both add lag to the device chain. After these tests, we were able to conclude the following: that Blink's console was behaving exactly as it should given its age, that his mic was showing specific spikes and characteristics at particular frequencies, and that when the gate was activated, those frequencies weren't visible. On top of this, we were able to conclude that his power cycle does have delay due to the chain of devices it needs to go through. And since we identified the audio artifacts present in his baseline recordings, we can then compare them to the alleged splices found by Brood. This left us with the comparison itself, and while we did reach a conclusion on if Blink had spliced, we aren't audio engineers and wanted a second opinion. So without telling anyone our conclusion, we
This poor guy, man. It's like, he starts off by, like, being interrogated by local police, then it goes to state police, and then it goes up to the FBI, and then it goes to the NSA, and then the NSA is like, we don't have enough evidence. We're not equipped to deal with this. Can the CIA come over here, please? Give us a hand with this investigation.
We passed the baseline recordings we gathered to 2 audio engineers and an IT specialist, who then performed their own analysis on those recordings and the alleged splices in Blink's run. The trio consisted of JRP, a Metroid series speedrunner and audio engineer, CompuCat, an audio engineer, and Balthazar, an IT professional with
He won't want to speedrun anymore. Yeah, this will make him quit. Like, even if he's proven innocent, he's like, I hate this community so much.
a specialty in video and audio, and they were all kind enough to create independent reports that go over everything. I'll link these below so you can read them for yourself.
They wrote a Google Doc on his console, bro. Bro, they Google Doc'd his console. They didn't do a Google Doc exposing him. They did a Google Doc on his console, bro.
But for now, let's start with JRP's report, and the first thing he looks at are the baseline clips we had Blink create. His analysis of the baseline
I'm just gonna get some tissue. My nose is running. I'm back. I should have done a Hassan and just kept playing.
Clips showed that the microphone has a high gain setting as it was picking up sound reflection from the wall. But not only this, due to the gain setting being so high, he was able to isolate a frequency that would match a 60Hz CRT television,
not Swearbo,
adding more weight to the claim that Blink's setup was legit. When JRP looked at the baseline footage for power cycling the console, he noticed one thing in particular: audio pops just like Brood saw at the start of the run he alleges was spliced, except JRP has an alternative explanation for these pops. When you power on a preamp, which is something that amplifies a signal,
I got Coke Zero Lemon. Hopefully it's good.
a common occurrence is a surge of electrical power that will be outputted as a popping sound. This means that the power surge and popping...
I've never seen a speedrun before that was called into question, basically entirely from audio being an issue. I didn't even think that was the thing at all. It's usually visual stuff.
Sounds Brood observed at the start of the run are completely normal, as confirmed by the baseline test. JRP also identifies the mains hum, and his conclusion is that it's impossible to determine which piece of equipment is emitting it. However, as previously mentioned, due to the frequency
Okay, the lemon Coke is actually kind of mid. I don't like it.
present, it may be coming from a CRT, but what is definitive is that it's coming from hardware plugged into a wall outlet. When it comes to the Super Nintendo itself, he observes a loud buzzing that gets louder when the
Why are they doing this? Studying the voltage? A solar flare invalidated his run. Lav, that's like the first funny thing you've actually said in chat ever. Solar flare invalidated his run. It's like the sun has a little spot. The sun has a little spot like 800 billion light years away. Sorry, buddy. That was a popping noise.
The console is outputting audio and video. This is explained by aging and decaying hardware, as the Super Nintendo suffers from internal issues that cause crosstalk between the video and audio signals.
This is a bit too much, though. This is a bit too much. It's kind of reaching that point that even if the guy's found to be cheating, it's not worth it. Like, bro, get your Harvard degree. Why are you trying to call out like a guy that gets 7 views on Twitch doing speedruns?
So how is this relevant to the allegations if it's just console noise? If we look at the spectrum...
This is what would happen to Gordon Freeman if he never like went through Half-Life 2. He'd use his like Harvard degree to just criticize people's speedruns.
Program, we see
Thank you, Invader, for the 7.
that the 60 Hz tick of the hum is present, but at certain times it gets hard to see and even disappears when sound is being played. JRP offers that it's likely disappearing due to audio from the console being played, but notes that the harmonic that occurs at 120
I am very scared of unemployed people after this video, genuinely.
Hz is still present, indicating that the mains hum is still being produced. So rather than this being evidence for splicing, it's more likely that the gaps in the 60 Hz mains hum are being caused by audio from the console. With all of this evidence, JRP concludes that this is a real console setup, but one thing he does note is that the noise gate applied to the mic will cause the mains hum of the CRT to cut in and out, resulting in something similar to compression artifacts, which brings us to his analysis of the run itself. Taking a recording from a random section of the run, JRP looks to see if its audio matches the bass recordings, and there are gaps in the 60 Hz mains hum just like the test audio has, with the 120 Hz harmonic being present most of the time. So far, so good. On the reset that starts the run, he observes that the mains hum is present and that there is a blip with buzzing in the audio. But all of this is normal. Importantly, the waveform doesn't have any readily visible gaps or anything of note when the game is silent. And while the main
These people know that they can have sex, right? These people do know that they can have sex. Imagine he's innocent and they did all of this. It is reaching that point where it doesn't matter. It's reaching that point where it doesn't matter.
mains hum does have gaps
Thank you, Watermelon, for joining.
at 60 Hz. This is consistent with other games on the SA
Scroll down to accept the terms. It's like the Google Doc is like that 40-page thing when you like install Elden Ring, like the UCLA you got to sign.
NES. Moving ahead to the loading transition when Blink enters Romero, JRP notes that there's an audible sound in the recording, but it's likely a key being pressed as Blink has a split that ends at the same time. Throughout the run, he notices small sounds that occur in 3 different places, such as this one.
Living the dream, crunching the numbers.
Despite isolating them, he can't precisely identify what they are, but he is able to determine what's likely causing them. If you have
Is that a buzzing noise at an old CRT? I'm going
A
insane!
microphone with a noise gate applied to it and the gain turned up, sometimes the beginning of sounds will get cut off and only small portions of them will be captured. This can result in artifacts appearing on the wave.
How many views does the video have? Over 500,000. Oh no, just under. 400,500 views.
Form and
4
being audible,
45k.
but crucially,
450k. I'm having a stroke.
these likely aren't from a splice, as the mains hum from the CRT gets louder when these sounds are present, indicating that these noises are likely coming from audio the mic's picking up once the gate has been surpassed.
Wasn't this already established like 10 minutes ago though?
If we look at Balthazar's report, he focuses on the mains hum during the screen transition at Romero as well, and during the transition, he notices that there is a decrease in the signal from the hum. But since the video feed completely fades to black, this is explained by the crosstalk.
Dude, he needs to get a job like using ultrasound to like see if someone's pregnant or something, man. Like do something actually like that gets you paid.
Between the video and audio feeds mentioned earlier, as a weaker video signal won't add as much interference to the audio, resulting in a weaker mains hum signal. Like the other reports, he also shows that the harmonics of the mains hum are consistently present despite the hum signal weakening at 60 Hz, which is due to the video feed interference weakening when it fades to black, as explained a moment ago. When it comes to conclusions, all of the reports are in agreement. Blink is running on a real console.
I would just quit speedrunning. I would genuinely just quit speedrunning. I don't even care if I was found innocent.
The power cycle is consistent with an SNES. The degradation of the signal during a screen transition is expected due to the video feed interference weakening as the feed fades to black, and there isn't any evidence that the run was spliced. This was the same conclusion that myself and Duango reached.
So he's not cheating, right? He's not cheating.
In our initial analysis, but the story doesn't end here, however, as this left a few questions for me and the team unanswered. Mainly, how did Brood come to the conclusion that there was evidence of splicing? When I asked the experts to evaluate Brood's video, they told me two things. The filters he applied weren't set up great, and the way he scrubbed audio wasn't how it's normally done. We'll get to the filters in a bit, so for now, let's focus on how he scrubbed the audio. Looking at Brood's video, he scrubbed the audio frame by frame, which isn't how this is normally done, as you aren't getting the full sound. So you might be hearing something partway through the waveform, or parts of different sounds being...
Honestly, at this point, I just try and mess with him. You know that Portal radio that goes on for 10 hours and halfway through the video, it just cuts to a guy like just farting? I would literally just put in like Skibbity Toilet or something halfway through the speedrun.
Played together, which results in it being heard as a pop or click when in reality it's just a partial sound. Instead, a more proper form of analysis is to play back small samples and look for discrepancies, rather than go bit by bit. Brood may not have been aware of these issues when he performed his analysis, which had me wondering how he learned to examine audio. If we look back at his initial video, he says that a mod told him audio was a good way to find splices and that they sent him a video. Being curious, I asked Brood what the video was, as I wanted to see if maybe it had some bad information. Instead of a video going over audio tools, he sent me a link to this video by Apollo Legend where he goes over various cheaters in speedrunning. And Brood said,
I mean, the entire point of that Apollo Legend, rest in peace, by the way. Look at that in the thumbnail. You can there's no audio there at all. There's no audio. You can literally tell it was a splice.
Speedrunning. And Brood said after watching a section of this video, he decided to learn how to do audio analysis so he could look at Blink's run. So he consulted ChatGPT. Now,
Wow. Wow. LMAO. The fact that you admitted that. I mostly use ChatGPT to confirm my suspicions. Okay. Go ask the woman down the street that's selling the big issue as well. I'm sure she will also have a great memory reservoir of speedrunning and knowing how to call out cheaters.
I know what you're all thinking. How in the heck could someone trust ChatGPT to perform something this nuanced and complicated? And I'm going to show you how, because Brood sent me over 100 pages of his log with ChatGPT, and we'll see
100 pages with ChatGPT.
exactly what his process was and where it went wrong. Before we get into the chat logs, I need to say that there aren't any timestamps, so it's difficult to make a timeline of what instructions ChatGPT was giving Brood and when. But according to him, he sometimes ignores what it told him and made alterations to its instructions because he had multiple chats open with it. So with
He might actually be more rent-free than Rosanna Pansino is about Mr. Beast. It's definitely reaching that level now.
that knowledge, let's proceed. In one of his logs, Brood gives ChatGPT a screenshot of some audio during
Why
a
are you asking ChatGPT what you think about this?
transition and asks what
What's it gonna know?
thinks about it. ChatGPT then gives him reasons for why the audio in the picture could be spliced and concludes that the audio is suspicious. But there's one problem.
Oh, ChatGPT said it's suspicious. Yeah, you just lost your license, buddy. Sorry, you can't speedrun ever again.
Brood gave it audio that he didn't think was spliced, so ChatGPT gave a false positive. ChatGPT then gives Brood reasons for why it could have been a false positive, including some that we
I have massive respect for the guy that's making this video, that he's just not bursting out into laughter reading this.
went over earlier in this video, such as how the system handles audio transitions and artifacts introduced due to the capture setup. To Brood's credit, he did say that in the chat logs he didn't send me that ChatGPT was giving him bad responses and that he realized he couldn't rely on it for detecting splices from images. So, I asked him why he had confidence that it would be useful to learn audio analysis from, given that it was providing bad responses when he was getting it to analyze images. He replied that ChatGPT was misunderstanding his question and said that it wasn't
Crazy.
useful for
I
analysis.
was crazy once. They locked me in a room. A rubber room. A rubber room with noises. And noises make me crazy. Crazy? I was crazy once.
Thank you, ChatGPT, for the 10.
But it seemed useful for helping him tune the software. So let's see how it did in that regard. In one of the logs,
It's actually just so unhinged. And the fact that I would have just, bro, if I used ChatGPT to help me find if someone was cheating, I'd just lie. Be like, no, I found it myself.
Brood asks ChatGPT the best way to give it these without distorting the information while making it more visible.
Please tell me there's people in the comments calling this out, please. Please tell me there's people calling this out in the comments. Don't want to make an accusation without solid evidence. Makes accusation without solid evidence. This actually irks me a lot. I hope this wasn't the case, but it almost feels like the person wanted to make the next big cheater exposed video and tossed around wild accusations at a speedrunner who had him as a VIP. I modified the audio of your speedruns and found indicators that the audio was modified. Brilliance. Pure brilliance. Blink was treated completely unfairly. I figured this video would end with Brood sheepishly admitting that he was wrong and apologizing, but no. Even after wasting everyone's time with this nonsense, he still insists that he cheated. Must have found a new ChatGPT model to learn from. Have some humility and give it up.
Based on ChatGPT's reply, it seems like he's referring to audio samples, specifically ones with artifacts and splices. And while it does tell him in this instance to only use moderate amplification, it doesn't explicitly warn him about over-amplification. Instead,
You played Balatro yet? Nah, I haven't. I don't understand how poker works. And people laugh at me. I know how to play blackjack, but not poker. It just don't really interest me that much.
it only
I play too many video games to enjoy playing video games off stream, honestly.
tells him that a 30 decibel increase
I'll play video games sometimes, but it'll just be like some old head game that I'll play for like 2 hours.
might cause some grain and blockiness. Unfortunately, ChatGPT concludes this question by saying that the methods
I remember Markiplier was saying that in an interview, and Call Me Carson before he got cancelled. And they got asked, like, what do you do? Like, do you play video games? And it's like, well, it's kind of hard to play video games when you're playing video games all the time.
it is laid out will maintain the audio's integrity while minimizing the risk of false positives. Throughout
Yeah, I might check it out. Dolan was, like, shilling it to me.
this same log, the chatbot tells him multiple times
Thank
to
you,
use
Death Grips,
smaller
the month.
amplifications than 30 decibels, except in the case
Did you finish Mr. In Between? I did. It's definitely worth the watch, 100%. It's definitely worth the watch. One of the best shows ever made.
where GPT was explaining a splice artifact line, and Brood asked it if Audition had a feature to scan for them.
Why are we humoring this? Why are we humoring this? He's using ChatGPT to try and find if the guy's cheating. ChatGPT.
In this case, it told him to do a 30 decibel amplification, even if it creates a distortion.
Just do what everyone else does with ChatGPT. Talk about feet and then get banned. Easy.
Portion. So within the same log, the chatbot is going against its previously stated guidelines. Contrast this with the audio experts who explicitly called out from the beginning that overuse of amplification isn't a good approach for this type of audio analysis. And if we look at the settings Brood applied...
Asmongold pausing. Do you want me to react to the rest of the video like Asmongold? Do you actually want me to? I will. I will. You do? You do? Okay. The rest of the video, I'm just going to react like Asmongold. Okay? Alright, sure. Let me make sure my eyebrows are on display.
We'll see that he uses a lot of amplification. When looking at the spectral view, he applies an amplification of 30 decibels.
Sure.
This isn't something he should be doing according to the experts, as it can introduce artifacts that normally wouldn't be there.
Sure.
But if we look at the filters he sets up when looking at the mains hum, the amplification gets turned up even higher.
Sure.
The first filter he sets up is a parametric EQ filter that boosts the mains hum and its frequencies by 30 decibels.
Sure.
He then applies a notch filter where he's checked the fixed gain 2 setting, which applies another 30 decibels to the mains hum and its harmonics for a total boost of 60 decibels.
Sure.
If we look at some of Brood's ChatGPT logs, we see he asks how to detect the mains hum, and this is where it first tells him about a notch filter. It says
Sure.
that it can be used to remove the frequency of the mains hum, but Brood corrects the chatbot and says he wants to use it to detect a speedrun cheater, not get rid of it.
Sure.
During the messages, we see it tell him that the fixed gain 2 setting he set at 30 decibels is helpful for detecting.
Let me drink some water real quick. Oh, let me drink some Coke. Really nice.
The mains hum, but that it may need to be reduced. After Brood says he's
Sure.
not seeing much visual feedback, ChatGPT then tells him to increase the gain even more. When I asked the experts about these filters, they said that the way he set them up boosted the signal. However, a notch
See, this is the problem that we have with speedrunning. Anything political, it became too woke.
filter normally isn't used to do pure amplification, and one of the experts breaks down how they used it in their analysis.
Sure.
In Balthazar's report, he outlines how he applied a specialized notch filter that affects the mains hum, but he set it up as a band pass filter, which lets him
Sure.
output only the mains hum itself. According to Balthazar, had Brood been aware of this, he could have corrected the settings on his notch filter, which would have given him a cleaner picture.
Sure.
During the investigation, the conclusion the experts reached was unfortunately leaked to Brood before the reports were ready to be released.
Sure.
This is something we tried to avoid as we didn't want to bias anyone during the investigation. However, despite knowing our conclusion, Brood still believed that the run was cheated.
Sure.
Brood had spent more time learning how to do audio
Okay, alright, I'm done with the bit. It's going on too long.
analysis, and in a DM to me, he acknowledges that in his video, his
Dude,
findings weren't
I really do wish I could be like Kai Cenat or like Asmongold and just watch a video and not react, man. It's and then they get like 2.5 million views. It genuinely would just be an absolute money printer. I really do respect. I wish I was that high on the totem pole where I just don't have to do anything.
weren't presented the best, and that he used way
I watched Kai Cenat react to a JCS video, and I think he paused it twice in a 2.5-hour video. And one of the pauses, he was just asking chat what was happening.
too much amplification. He goes on to explain how he should have presented the evidence, and now that the reports are public, it will be interesting to see if he changes his mind once he's read them. Overall, this situation could have been handled much
The situation is insane.
better, as Brood didn't need to go into Blink's stream and accuse him while he was live, nor did he need to post his evidence in the Discord for the public to see. In fact, after speaking with Gin, the head mod for Breath of Fire, he told me that he explicitly told Brood not to make this public until he did.
I mean, I'm not surprised. You're running it all off chat GPT, mate. Like, what were you thinking?
Brood did acknowledge that this was a terrible way to handle things and that he regrets making it public. But I can only imagine how Blink felt during this entire process, as not only were these allegations made public, but he had to watch the entire community speculate on them. Even though he knew he was innocent, this couldn't have been an easy ordeal to go through, and I'd like to offer my thanks to him for cooperating during the investigation and providing us with valuable recordings of his setup.
I genuinely would not blame the guy for quitting speedrunning. I would absolutely not blame the guy. After all that he went through, all that garbage, some Reddit detective thinking he's like holier than thou, trying to get the next like Carl Jobst like expose on him. And then he just turns around and says, oh, yeah, I choose ChatGPT.
And given that he was close to a sub 5-hour time, Blink streamed attempts after the allegations with increased proof standards such as a hand cam, and not long after, he shattered the sub 5 barrier. This has been one of the more unique cheating scandals I've ever seen, and I can't wait to bring you more content, so subscribe and stay tuned for the next episode.
That was a good video though, but my God. My God. I get it. He's a YouTuber. You've got to leave the bait, but like waiting until the very end to be like, oh, he's innocent, by the way. He's innocent, by the way. I wanted to watch this Tommy Innit video. Because Tommy Innit's been a little bit sad, I think. Is it his most recent video? He did an 18 plus and then the best of... I like how... One thing I do want to point out, by the way, YouTubers have stopped doing this. I stopped doing this. For some reason, this best of year used to do insane numbers, and now they just giga flop. They turbo flop. Like, he's got 15 million subs, and he only got 275,000 views. That's like what I would get on a bad day on the Slop channel that uploads daily. It's in, like, that used to be huge, those best of videos. I remember uploading mine, and it flopped, and I got, like, really, really embarrassed, and then I basically, like, deleted all of it.
Funny internet man email again. Happy New Year, Pyro. Have some dilla.
Oh, no. And
Thank you, email. Oh, $30, man. Appreciate that. Thank you so much. You're doing well. Thank you.
oh, no. Another Tommy Innit square ratio video. Why did Tommy Innit have to become all sad and...
I do like how Tommy Innit is basically one of the last... I still find it incredible how that entire scene blew up so quickly during lockdown because of kids, and then it fell off. But it had to fall off. Not in the sense of like, oh, their content sucks now. It's like, it could never be sustainable. I mean, look at Rice Gum. Like, Rice Gum was enormous. He was huge. And then he kind of just, like, dipped and fell off. But, like, it's what happens. There's no way that you can sustain the views you were getting during lockdown. Because all those kids, they'll actually start going to school again. Or they might grow up and just stop watching you. You cannot sustain... I mean, I've done this before. Tommy's videos, like his most viewed videos, meeting Wilbur, because Wilbur was like one of the biggest pulls there. That was basically the two biggest Minecraft creators coming together. He looks like a fetus there, Jesus. Yeah, Minecraft, Morphmard, like that. Look at those views, 33 mil. It's like when I did like Cry of Fear, Fat Cry, and they're on like, 20, 30 mil. I'm not going to get that every video. That's impossible. I don't know if I'll ever get those views ever again. Probably not. But it is just, it's crazy. Like, that era was just getting so much attention. And now you've got this weird black hole where you've got a lot of Minecraft YouTubers that either quit or they transitioned, not from male to female, but to just completely different content. I mean, like, Jack Manifold's already carved out his own part of the internet, like, away from Minecraft. And Tommy's just, like, doing stand-up stuff now.
Artsy. Ugh. Hey. So look. Look, I didn't plan to become a self-reflection YouTuber this year, but if you didn't already know, this year for me wasn't...
I miss his personal channel, the channel where he just, like, rambled while playing, like, Bed Wars. I like that channel. I know I've said this a lot of times. I still want to make my personal channel where I'm answering, like, questions and, like, PO box stuff, but I haven't had time for it. Oh, Abyssoft is here for the speedrunning video. What's up, man? Yeah, that was a really good video. I'm sorry, but that guy sucks, though. Using ChatGPT, that's very embarrassing. I don't know how you read that part of the video with a straight face, genuinely.
I'm really anxious and...
But yeah, I wanted to do, like, a personal channel, like what Jay Schlatt does with the weekly slap. I even asked him years ago, like, can I steal this? And he was like, oh, well, I stole it from Woody's Gamertag, so go for it. But I just don't have time because I'm always doing slop or like a main video or I'm streaming. I just haven't had time. I need to like do a schedule so I can actually get time to do it.
Depressed. You might have noticed this year I've been a little more chill, feeling a bit more depressing. It's maybe because I've been a bit depressed.
I think one of the causes of that, apart from the stuff that he goes over in this video, like personal stuff, it's like he said this when he went on Colin and Samia, their podcast, the white guy and the Asian guy. Like he said, like, I'm not getting the same views I used to anymore. And that like really hurts. YouTube is built in this horrible way to punish you. Like, if every video is not doing a 1 out of 10, it's like, this is bad. This is bad. It's already happening with my latest video. The the main channel video I put out, like it's not doing well. I had to change the title and thumbnail a couple of times. Bean Buddy did a great video on mouthwashing. I saw him change the title and thumbnail about 85,000 times, probably because of a similar reason. It's just like it's horrible. Like, if you're not constantly getting like 1, 2, 3 out of 10s, YouTube's like, you're doing something bad. You're falling off. Do something now.
I've been miserable, you know?
You've had an awful year.
Yeah, and
Terrible
if
year.
we really recounted everything that's happened, 2024 has not been the year of Tommy innit?
Yeah, it wasn't great. But I just want to try today and wrap this year up into a big old ball and then throw it over there and never think about it again. This video is in 4 parts. What happened, how I've been feeling, how I got through it, and how I can get you through it too, because I've got the skills now that I should really be okay. Let's begin with part 1. What happened? Otherwise known as, oh no. I call it the Big 6. Number 1, I had testicular surgery. That feels like a long time ago, but it really wasn't.
Wait, he got neutered? When was that? I swear I would have seen that on Twitter or something.
My balls twisted and they tried to get me, and they nearly won. Not setting the year off to a great start. Number 2, turns out I have 5 friends. Everyone else wasn't great. Didn't.
See, this is one thing I found really interesting because I'm a bit of a hermit, right? I do have friends, but I have friends like in different countries and stuff like that I regularly talk to. But I noticed like, it's even with the Minecraft scene, it's like YouTube groups, it's like high school. I'm not going to name names, but if there's a YouTube group and if there's a YouTube group and they made content together and they don't anymore, 9 times out of 10, it's probably because they fell out behind the scenes. They don't want to say that because they don't want to cause drama, but genuinely, that's happened a lot in the UK scene. Oh, I dropped my Sigma cabbage. But yeah, I mean, I don't know who this guy is. I think I know this guy. That's what's his name? Tubbo. Jack is baby. Tommy, I'll message Tommy occasionally every couple of months. Average Harry, I met him at a house party. He was really nice as well. He showed me that he has a persona, which is, yeah, that's definitely a development there. Pretty crazy development there. But yeah, like I can definitely vouch for Harry and Jack. Like they're both very nice people.
Didn't love discovering that. Days after my balls were surgically ripped open.
Yeah, next time Harry's streaming, bring up to him on stream. I think he streams on Twitch, right? Bring up to him on stream. Say that Parasitical said you got a persona. And watch him just instantly start denying it.
Number 3, I turned 20. And this gave me a bit of an identity crisis. How can I be the internet kid if I'm not a kid at all anymore? Number 4, my family fell apart while I was performing a tour about my family. Let me tell you now, did not love role-playing Jack Manifold as my father every single night. And watching
role-playing? Yeah, that's not good though. Imagine like having to, like a huge chunk of that was about his family as well. Obviously, he had Jack and other people like help him with the performance, but yeah.
A happy montage of my family. Well, to put it lightly, wasn't so happy anymore.
Damn.
Now for a small Minecraft break in the midst of all of this trauma dumping. I
kind of like how open YouTubers are becoming now as well. They're becoming more transparent, I think. I like that. You know, you're kind of seeing that people aren't just like content creators. They're like actual people as well, like behind the mask and stuff like that.
Wouldn't it be great?
That's what the point of the mask is.
If all videos were like this.
I saw Dream make a tweet of these people wearing white masks in public, and he quoted it saying, I guess that's what the point of the mask is, and he got like 8,000 likes. So I was like, Usher Speedface. Like, it's crazy. Like, these people that used to basically run Twitter now, and they're just getting like pebbles.
I saw the bed where Technoblade died, and it made me worry about dying as well. Turns out, I'm gonna. This upset me. Lastly, Molly and I broke up. It was impressively
I remember having a conversation with Wilbur years ago. This is like 5 years ago. And I remember that he was also saying about how he was always worried about mortality as well. Because like when you're making content all the time, you don't really have time to think about stuff, which is good and bad. If you got any problems or any worries or any stresses, it's a good distraction. But at the same time, you're not actually able to process things that are going on around you. So it does really make you think about like your mortality and stuff in some ways. You know, like I will literally do videos and content every day, and then I'll have like family come up to me and be like, "Oh, your aunt passed away, by the way. She died," and it makes me snap out of it. It's like, "Oh shit! Like, wait, I'm human. I'm gonna die eventually at some point. Maybe, I don't know, 1 in 2 people get cancer." And then you just like catastrophize and stuff. It really does snap you out of that. But you've got to use it in a positive way to kind of think like, okay, this is why I'm here. I've got a limited time on this earth. I need to like do as much as I can to either like help the people around me or to like make a change kind of thing. Like with me, one thing that helped ground me a lot is family. Like I employ my family. And it's, you know, one of the main reasons that I still do YouTube and stuff. You know. Well, no, I do it anyway, but the reason why I still have a passion for it is because I get to wake up every day and I get to, you know, support my family. Because they worked as teachers, now they work with the company. It's one of the best things that you can ask for, right? Like, I'm pretty sure anyone that has a good relationship with their parents, I'm pretty sure one of their core dreams is to be able to retire their parents, which is basically what I've done, in a sense. I mean, they still work, but, you know, they're not working as civil servants anymore. Like, they're not working for the government, which is absolute hell, by the way, in the UK.
Mutual, but it wasn't epic. It's annoying, isn't it? Because it's so...
People like to obsess over being overproductive. I think YouTube does not have a good way of managing that at all. YouTube basically punishes you. It's like, you know, you'll stream 5 days a week, 6 days a week, you might have Sunday off, but then YouTube will tell you that's the day you could have been streaming. You could have made a bit more revenue there. But you need to have like a cutoff. You need to have like a cutoff. I think the end game for most YouTubers is to basically own stocks in so many companies and investments that they don't need to upload as much anymore. They can upload what they want. I mean, Jay Schlatt's a great example, right? Like, he doesn't do, like, daily uploads and stuff. He just uploads when he wants. He uploads when he gets a sponsor because he's got stocks and shares and he owns partnerships in so many companies like Gamersubs and stuff like that. It's like KSI and Logan Paul. Like, they just all own shares and stocks in so many companies. And then it gives you that breathing room to be able to make content you want, not to just kind of like appease the algorithm kind of thing.
Pyro, I know it's old news now, but did you see Rusty Cage is back? Also, play the half-sword playtest. It's basically co-op, but medieval combat.
The half-sword playtest. You're the second person to say that. Thank you, Critical, for the 10. I saw that Rusty Cage is back, yeah. His head did not get cut off.
So much easier when one of you is the bad guy. It would be like, oh, I hate her, or she could be like, oh, I hate him. But no, we both knew it was the right thing to do. We're both.
Are you gonna do movie, TV show, game reviews? Yeah. I'm not saying no to that. I just gotta find something that interests me.
20, you know. Oh, okay. Well, you know what? When you say it all together, it sounds worse than it is. But
oh yeah, he broke up with his girlfriend as well, and then obviously Technoblade, which yeah, was horrible.
It wasn't great. So, how have I been feeling? Honestly, man, not great. I wish I could tell you all I've been feeling all brilliant and
Have you ever heard of the evil deity Yakub, creator of the Caucasoid race? If you aren't aware of him, you should start researching your creator.
Thank you, Nation of Islam, for the 10.
Confident about myself, and I'm like, yeah, fuck everyone else. I've got 15 million subscribers, and I'm a comedian, and I'm a god. But most days I just ring my mum to check that I'm fine and I'm not doing everything wrong. Hi, mum, you alright?
Yes, thank you.
I'm just a bit manic before a stand-up gig, so could I maybe give you a ring back later tonight, maybe like 10, 11?
Yeah, I'll be home by then.
To talk in depth, you know, just about YouTube, I began this year trapped in a persona that was aging further and...
That's really sweet, though, that he still calls his mum. I think I'm probably going to move out at some point this year. And when I do, yeah, it's always important to, like, keep in contact with your family and stuff like that.
Further away from me. I mean, look at my videos from a year ago. They're great, but this isn't me. I don't want to be a kid's entertainer, and I was becoming one. Making my editing faster so I can entertain these stupid...
Oh, wait, hang on. I've got to find a clip. I've got to do a bit of work for a second. I've got to find a clip for an editor. Trying to find something here. Okay, I'm trying to find something here that I need help with. There's a meme that I saw of like the Squid Game dub. Thank you. Yeah, yeah. Just keep fucking auto-playing. Sorry, I went on TikTok.
If locked in aliens,
oh my god, shut up. God damn.
If locked in
just also playing cancer, fucking ADHD, AIDS app. Kill yourself, man. All right, I got way too tilted there. Sorry, I hate TikTok so much. It's like it also plays videos because it just wants your attention so much. Please give me your attention, please. I'm trying to find a meme to send to my editor to put in the video. But it's just like, it keeps spamming all this music, and all of it is copyrighted music, and it's going to get the stream claimed. God damn, man. Just take like 2 seconds. Holy, I got tilted by a Chinese spyware app. God damn. Okay, anyways.
Hey Pyro, I have brought 2 tickets to MegaCon today. One
There
for
we
me
go.
and my dad, as I have anxiety about going places on my own, and I am really looking forward to it. I am hoping to meet you. See you there. Have a good stream.
Right, I found the clip. I had to send a clip to my editor. I had to send a clip to my editor of the It's this, by the way. If anyone was wondering like why I got so tilted over it, is me trying to find this.
Hello, everyone.
Homelander! I just want to say it's a huge honor to be here with you.
I can't stay long, but I heard that you are some of my biggest fans, supporting me when others turn their backs. I just wanted to personally say thank you for your devotion and your sacrifice.
Well, really, it's you who gives so much to...
You people are more than just fans. You martyrs. To the greatest cause on earth. Open it. I want you to take these bats and beat these gentlemen to death.
I will be honest though, that is exactly how the Squid Game dub is. I've played these games before! Everyone stop now! When the light goes red, stop moving, or we're all gonna die. I've played these games before. It's like, it's so corny, man. It's like Spider-Man. Sounds like Spider-Man in the Insomniac game. It's just so corny R voice. Anyways.
Gen alphas.
What's one dead kid? The media's not going to notice.
But no, you know, I've found my audience, right? It's this generation. Gen Z. And I love it, man. And I know we're all weird and depressed and anxious and...
Sorry, I totally ignored that dono, Wolfing Gang. Bought 2 tickets to MegaCon today. One for my dad, as I have anxiety about going places on my own. Really looking forward to it. Hope to meet you. Oh, that's really sweet, man. Thank you. Yeah. I can't wait to see all of you at the meet and greet. Yeah, some of you bring like your parents, which is kind of genius because like they get like really embarrassed about it, but it's like, nah, it's fine. It's like, I think like if you've got a parent that's like based enough to take you to like a nerdy meet and greet, like they're good parents. That is a sign of very good parenting.
And that we're stupid. I also think we're the most understanding, compassionate.
Do I think analog horror fell off? I haven't really watched any that much.
Empathetic people that there's been in a while. And I love that. And I'm very proud of that. But I don't like how this year happened. I hated being on tour while my parents split up and while I realised half my friends weren't... Well, that they've not been so nice to others or to me for a long time. And it turns out the internet is the most intense, scary thing when...
Wait, friend groups talk shit about each other? What? Yo, what?
You're not ready to handle it.
What is that below me, by the way? What is that? Why is it just emojis? What? My chat below me is broken. I do feel for him though, because this is what happens. Like you have these big YouTuber groups, and then there's like a big schism, and then they just, you know, part of them. This always happens, and then you end up having like a small friend group. But honestly, a lot of people always think like, oh, I've only got like 2 friends. Is that like a bad thing? Like no, that's good. Like you've got like a couple people or a few people that you can genuinely trust. Like right now, the people that I can reach out to personally if I had an issue, there isn't like IRL friends or family, it's like other YouTubers, it's probably under 20 people. Like genuine people. And I know that sounds like a lot, but imagine like when you're a connected YouTuber, there's like hundreds of people you could reach out to, hundreds. Like you're not going to trust them.
I loved meeting Techno Dad, but I hated seeing where Techno died. I mean, that really messed with me.
The reason my arm hurts is because I have cancer. That really couldn't have gone worse, I don't think.
My fear of death got so bad for so long, man. I really had to work my arse off to not let that rip me apart. And I love YouTube, but I hate that the older I'm getting, the more I'm feeling like I just don't belong. Like being a YouTuber is a kid's dream, not an adult's. And I don't know why I spent years listening to all these adults giving me advice who I don't even want to be like now I'm nearly their age. And I don't even agree with what they're doing. It all just feels like a waste.
I feel like Tommy Innit's going to go down like a Tom Holland path, honestly, because Tom Holland was like huge in Hollywood. He was Spider-Man. And he's gone on podcasts now being like, I hate this. I just want to like do gardening. I want to chill with my mates who are like construction workers. And that's it. Tom Holland's completely sober as well. Like he hasn't drank alcohol. Like he quit alcohol, I think, in the new year. And he wanted to give Dry January a try. And then he kind of realized... He realized that he became such a better person when he stopped drinking, so he just like kept doing it. I think he's got his own like alcohol-free brand now. But yeah, the point I'm trying to make is like he fully pulled out of like Hollywood because he realized it was just degrading. You know, you've got to, because Tommy doing this path will never be anywhere near as successful as Logan, ever. But he'll probably be a lot more happy. He will definitely be a lot more happy.
Of time and money and youth, and it just, and you know, losing the mates and the breakups and even being in America.
Yeah, he's mentioned that a lot. Obviously, he's not going to name drop anyone, but that sucks. It's, yeah. Like losing friends and stuff. I think like I think what hurts a lot is like when you get random people on the internet talk about you, it's like, oh, I don't really know you, who cares? But then when it's someone you know, like a friend, then it's like, oh, that actually hurts because like I talk to you about stuff and then like you're still saying all this stuff about me online. But yeah, I think that hurts anyone. And I think that's one of the reasons why people get so scared about sharing information, or like, you know, someone will open up about something and then they'll, you know, I've had so many people that have like messaged me that I'm like mutuals with. They'll tell me something, they'll want advice, I'll give them advice, and then they'll come back the next day like profusely apologizing, be like, oh my God, I overshared, I'm so sorry, like all the guilt that they have. And it's like people are just so worried about being open anymore because they're just worried that like someone that they know could actually end up just like completely backstabbing them.
It all just made me...
Why care though? I mean, that's a pretty base way to look at it as well. Like if you think that you're just like a little speck of dust in the grand scheme of things. I mean, all right, Utopia reference incoming. Remember when RB Pietre had that pebble, that little rock that his dad gave him? Like he literally said he used that rock as a reference that like anything he does doesn't matter because it's just like everything you do in your life is just like the blink of an eye.
A bit.
Utopia mid, that's a ban. That's a ban. Mods, timeout Jones Black. He just said watch Talk to Her and Utopia mid.
Lonely. It's just been a lonely year. And I just found it very hard to know where to go from here. Because it's all been a bit much these past 5 years. And I think when you're in the madness and it's all hectic and exciting, it's clear what to do and where to go. But as soon as you're a few steps back and you can breathe and look at the mess that you were just in, it's very overwhelming to try and...
It's like these meet and greets. I'm doing 2 meet and greets, right? One in Dublin and one in London. I'm not getting paid for them. There's not even a point in me going. Like, technically, I'm basically losing money going because I'm not streaming. I'm not doing videos. I'm losing money. But, like, I get to meet, like, you guys. I get to meet people that, like, you know, put me in the position that I'm in. Because any YouTuber basically wouldn't exist without the ability of, you know, people consuming their content, like watching their content.
And figure out where to go next. And I found that, and I do find that, really hard. And I really beat myself up from the time I spent from 2021 to like now, just sort of sat trying to get this around my head and not being like as...
What are your thoughts on The Last of Us 3? I hope Abby dies.
A fucking bullet bill as I used to be. Like I must have watched this video 50 times of me going out for my first VidCon panel thinking, that isn't real. It's like that didn't happen to me. That's someone else's memory. There wasn't 3,000 people screaming at me. And funnily enough, even when I do my stand-up now or my tour, sometimes moments after being on stage, I'll watch it back on video and I'll just go, no way, that can't have just happened. So yeah, I've spent a lot of nights lying in bed being like, what the fuck do I even do? Who am I? What is going on?
I'm just not feeling it right now at all.
And I know that these are very normal thoughts for a 20-year-old, and I'm sure just the intensity of this year has perpetuated those thoughts, but it's just mad. And I just find...
Is he only 20? I actually forget that. Fucking fetus, Jesus.
That I end up missing everything. But, you know, especially that time that we all loved, I miss that a lot.
Why? Why does she walk like that? Why does your grandmother move this way? Your grandmother's an SCP, all right? She needs containing.
And a lot of this year...
Who's that guy? Did they pay that guy to laugh at that joke?
Yeah, well, the past few years, but really now, has been me hoping that I'll feel like that again. I'll feel how I felt. Yeah, it just feels like...
And I thought that's something 18-year-olds go through. I don't think it ever goes away. I definitely had that in my 20s. I feel better now. I mean, like, I'm 27, right? Sometimes I think to myself, maybe life was easier when I was, like, 18. You know, like when I was younger. But then you kind of realize, like, when you're younger, like 16, 15, you've got, like, less self-control. You're not as independent. You don't really have that kind of free will meme that everyone's talking about. But yeah.
And I don't know what it is. I spent a lot of time thinking about it all year. Is it just the internet?
27? What, are you surprised that I'm 27?
Is it however I feel?
How old do I look? 27 is literally expired. Shut up.
Feel about all of this? It's probably just all the shit that happened. But I don't know. I liked being a kid.
Okay, what are people saying? 30? 40? Everyone's saying 40. 89, 37. You look 21? I'll take that. I'm honestly reaching that point where when people think I look young, I'll take it. Genuinely. I'll happily take that.
I liked it a lot.
Dude,
There's one thing.
I remember watching like iDubbbz growing up and I was like, that guy's 27. He's so old. And now I'm his age. Shit.
Thing worth mentioning though. You know, they're memories that don't feel like mine. For a moment, they do. They do feel like mine. When it is happening and I'm there, I'm in it, and like that, then, there.
I'd like to go on tour at some point, I think. I think I'd really enjoy that. I don't know what I'd go on tour about, though. Imagine I just do a tour and then I just start watching YouTube videos and reacting to them.
That's the happiest and best feeling, man. Just being there. Nothing else on my mind, only what I've got to do right now. And those moments of magic and focus are thankfully getting less and less random in my life. It's either on a stage, or while I'm filming, or, you know, just laughing with a friend, or hanging out with a squirrel, or, you know, when I'm just by myself, listening to music. This year really could have been...
Holy white.
...been nothing.
Muted? No, my mates want me to go join them, but I said, fuck off. I'm with my internet friends watching videos. My internet friends being Twitch chat.
And it hasn't.
YouTube chat because Twitch banned me.
In many respects, I've had a pretty fucking great year. And I'm so lucky I've had my mates and my mum and dad and just so many amazing times. And I'm so thankful that I found comedy, because that has really saved me most of this year. Without Steve Martin, Bo Burnham, John Mulaney, Amy Poehler, John Oliver, the whole of the current SNL cast, giving me something to dream about again. And for...
This is a really wholesome video. I'm so happy that he's found a place outside of Minecraft where he can flourish. I'm not sure about saying being inspired by SNL, though. I'm not sure about that one.
In love with...
You know, we're born the same day, but I look like a 13-year-old Asian child. Your name is Duck Huang. Okay, thank you for the 5.
And wake up in the morning for, man, I don't know where the fuck I'd be right now without
the convention.
Insomnia's fall off. It sucks. Genuinely, it sucks. That was the biggest gaming event in Birmingham, and now it's the biggest nerd event. There's like a furry convention in Birmingham. That's it.
So thank you so much, and really a mega.
I have never been to a furry convention, you know, which is absolutely which is amazing, by the way. But I've never been to one.
Thank you to Daniel Sloss, who was the one who fucking pushed me out of my comfort zone to go give stand-up comedy a go. He had no reason to. He's just a legend. So yeah, man. Thank you. I love like.
You should go. If I went to one, it'd be incognito, definitely. It would definitely be incognito. I wouldn't go like.
I can't even call this year a bad year. It wasn't. I saw so much of America and the world. I spent so much time just laughing my ass off with my friends. And you know, I thank them all so much.
Thank you very much.
It's been a shit one. But I feel like next year might be better, hopefully. Well, I never thought when I was posting Hypixel Skyblock that I'd end up here, but alas, here we are. I bet you're all wondering though, Tom, let's be honest. No, feelings. No, bad year. We get it. But I'm your precious viewer, and I struggled too sometimes. So do you have any specific tips for getting through it? Well,
give me some advice. Give me some advice. I need some.
Well, my wonderful fan, I'm so glad you asked. Tom Simon's things to do for getting better. Nature/walking. It's there. Go and do it. I met these squirrels this year, and they're the best.
I have said this a lot of times, to be fair. Like, if you ever feel depressed, one of the easiest ways to alleviate that is just to get outside and walk. It can be such a struggle to do it sometimes, like if you really can't be asked, but it genuinely does help you so much.
FaceTiming. Give someone you love a call. They're always a little bit better than you remember. Getting shit out your
FaceTime your Discord kitten.
Head. Feeling.
And then realize you're being catfished.
Something.
This video is sponsored by BetterHelp. Could you imagine if you pulled that out at the end?
Write it down. For me, first thing every morning, I've journaled for 15 minutes, a straight stream of consciousness. This has helped me. Also music and writing and even this video.
Yeah, I used to journal a little bit myself, but then I kind of fell off it a little bit. I might start doing that again, because apparently it is very good for you just to kind of like write everything down. Like kind of, not like a to-do list, but like kind of ideas and thoughts, that kind of thing.
This is helping.
But also writing, okay, I know I sound like a moron here, but writing takes a while, man. Why do that when I could just type keys on the keyboard?
Me? Help yourself in whatever way works for you. Just don't keep it up there. It goes round and round in circles up there, like pee going down a urinal. Routine. Just do things at the same time each day or week. Structure makes everything.
Am I tripping, or have you already watched this? He made a very similar video like a week ago.
Slightly better. Music. Listen to the right music. By that, I mean listen to how you feel or how you want to.
Wait, have I watched this video before? Hang on a minute. Oh my god, I might actually have early onset dementia. Hang on a minute. Let me check the TV channel, because the TV channel will let me know if I've already seen this before. No, I haven't. Oh no, you're thinking of when TommyInnit did the ASOP video. You're thinking of when TommyInnit. You're thinking of when TommyInnit did the news report video. Yeah, I was gonna. Jesus, you gave me a scare for a second. Then I thought I had dementia. Damn.
To feel and let the music
had like a colossal moment there.
Match that. Well, that's that then. Hopefully, this is one of my last square videos that are all melancholy, or maybe it's just the beginning.
I mean, even he's been aware, like, a lot of the videos he's made recently have been, like, mopey and stuff, so, yeah, I was kind of caught off guard there.
You never know where you are in the story. Hopefully, this bit is nearly done, though. By the way, you know I'm coming on tour already to do my live comedy. However, with all that new Christmas money you've just got yourself, it's time to get yourself a ticket. Australia, America, and UK, to get a ticket.
He's at Birmingham. Do I go see TommyInnit live? I might do that. I might go see him live, just heckle him. In a nice way, a nice heckling. Not a mean heckling.
it, go to tommyinit.com. I cannot wait to be on stage, then immediately after think if that really happened. And thank you all a lot, because I really appreciate it.
My 22nd birthday is on Monday and I'm moving into a new apartment the following Friday. Love the streams and the MC videos. Stay gassy.
Thank you, Sin, for the 15. Appreciate it. Do an IRL stream? Nah, I wouldn't. I don't think you'd be allowed to. I don't think you'd be allowed to, because that'd be technically recording the that'd be recording the stand-up, which usually isn't allowed. Like, I'm not going to be a dick. I'd probably just shout, I'm like, I love you, Tommy! I love you, Tommy, and I love your videos!
I was recently thinking I'm 24 and I haven't really achieved anything. But then I bought my first house and I feel a lot happier. Having goals and achieving them makes you feel good. Also, going for walks at night when it's peaceful makes you feel good too.
That's based. Yeah, I really want to do walks at night where I live, because I live in a very safe area. But the problem is I live so rural, there's no street lights. So I need to buy like night vision goggles or something. I could buy a torch, but that's not cool. I want night vision goggles.
You've all been so chill about me hiding away for as long as I needed to. I hope next year there's less of that. If you've had a shit time too, I'm sorry, man. Just know it'll pass. It always does. My best of Tommy in It video will be out in a few days. Have a lovely one. Have a great new year. And bye-bye from Tom Simons. See you guys in the new year. Thank you for watching. I'll catch you later.
Yeah, this game got shut down Friday the 13th. I played this so much on the 360. Did anyone play this game? It was so good. It's such a good game. It got killed off because like I think it was like the owners basically hated each other and they split up. I'll be honest, I'm gonna get hate for this. This game was better than Dead by Daylight. It cleared.
Today marks the end of an era for what, in my opinion, was the best asymmetric.
They killed Friday the 13th. Yep. They shut down the servers on either New Year's Eve or New Year's Day.
Horror multiplayer game ever made. On Tuesday, December 31st, 2024, Friday the 13th servers will be permanently shut down, and anyone attempting to play the game after that point will be hunted down and murdered. And right now you're probably thinking, wait, people still play?
It was never on 360. What did I play it on then? Maybe it was on Steam. Ah, no, sorry, my mistake. It was on Steam. It was on Steam. I don't know why I thought 360. To be fair, the game is so old though. When did it come out? Hang on, let's have a look. $7 years ago. I mean, that's way after the 360. I don't know why I said the 360. Dude, I did videos on this game. I did like a gamer clock on this. Remember I had that like gamer clock? Hang on. $7 years ago! 7 years ago! This game was so... This game was so fun though. God, 7 years ago, man. Oh, I'm an old head.
Like these guys try and get in the car and they just...
I'm even doing the fake deep voice. That's when I did videos with Batman Boy as well.
Go after that shotgun. No. Hello?
I like how she grabbed her crotch when I shot her in the head. I'm gonna go back and do videos like this. I actually really enjoyed that. But yeah, that was such a good game. It was so bare bones, but it was so fun.
That game? Well, to answer your little question, even though the
deep voice is unlistenable now. No, it's actually unbearable.
Game was completely...
I die a little bit inside when I hear it.
Delisted from every digital marketplace 1 year ago on December 31st, 2023, it still has quite a fan base. For example, I own the game on Xbox.
Thank you, Just Play Anthony, for the 3 months.
Does not have any form of crossplay, and I can still quickly find matches even to this day, which is just a testament to how much people really adore this game. So in honor of its upcoming Twilight, I decided to strap on my leopard panties one last time.
I remember in this game, unintentional pause, by the way. I remember with this game, you had, oh my God, so many, like, I remember Jason could like teleport around, which was super overpowered because there was only one killer, right? It's not like Dead by Daylight. There was only one killer, just with different skins. But it was so difficult because he was so disgustingly overpowered. Like, you could shoot him in the head with the shotgun and you'd stun him for like 10 seconds. That's a man's ass! Gay! 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 Everyone's saying yeah. Oh my lord. The self-reporting in this chat is unreal. The self-reporting in this chat is actually unreal. Oh my. Everyone was saying gyat. Everyone was saying gyat. Clip that. Clip that. They thought that was a woman's ass. Clip that right now. Clip that. Clip that. Half the chat saying even better. Disgusting. I did, to be fair, I did think that was a woman's ass. I genuinely did think that. You're still gay, though.
Fortunately, the game is just as ridiculous and fun as I remember.
Yeah, remember Alex? Remember? Oh, I love to remember you, right? Remember?
Wait, Gun made Friday the 13th? They did? Oh, they did Texas Chainsaw as well, though. Okay. Yeah, Texas Chainsaw kind of fell off, which sucks. How is it on Steam charts? I do remember the game, like, kind of fell off. Oh, that's rough. Less than 1,000 concurrent. That's rough. Damn. That's... Oh, that's not good. That... Oh... Yeah, that's not great. If it was a couple thousand, fair, but yeah, that's... Oof. Check the thumbnail. Why is that the picture of me, by the way? Why is that the picture of me? That's not even my face. Oh, wow. That's the thumbnail. That's the thumbnail. Big Saturday night, and it's just a guy's package. Bro, my manager just said nice thumb and he sent me this. It's not... I don't choose how the thumbnails are set, by the way. I would like to point that out. I don't choose how the thumbnails are set. I don't choose that. YouTube picks randomly. I have no say in the thumbnail. That's crazy. Big Saturday night and it's just a guy's bulge. I like how old the game is. All the tech, like, look at that. He was like
Chat knows, and you know. We all like men, including you, Mr. Dot Inflate himself.
Look, he looks like Donald Trump. Look at his hairline. Like his eye. Look at his eyebrows load in. The eyebrow. He actually looks like a PS1 character. That game was so fun, though. I had so much fun with that. I really wish they didn't shut the servers down. I was going to do, like, a final goodbye video on it, but I just didn't have time.
Mmm. Delicious.
Is that real?
God, the game is not how I remember, though. It
Just
looks
exactly what
so
I wanted to do.
Bare bones. I just remember everyone in the game runs like super zesty.
I think we're better off on our own.
Looks like Wendigoon.
Don't look at your live stream thumbnail.
I have looked at it. I have.
Ah, Jesus Christ! What the hell? Go over me. The main command you want.
One thing I love is like when Freddy's chasing you. Or is it Jason? I forget. One of the killers. I forget his name. But like, it's just this really awkward thing where like none of you can sprint, so you're both just like slowly jogging.
That way.
Freddy Fazbear. I was thinking Freddy Krueger. I'm gonna call him Freddy Fazbear.
Yeah, get wrecked.
Yeah, great lock on the door. That'll help. There, 5.
Oh, good thing you guys got the car started.
Thank you, Supreme, for joining.
If Jason was to come over there.
Yeah, I remember there was different ways you could escape as well. There was the car, there was the bridge, I think. You could get on a boat as well. I remember there was a boat. There was a couple others as well. It's kind of funny though, if you ever got into a random lobby, players would just be so selfish. There would be absolutely no teamwork whatsoever. But you need teamwork.
Yeah. Yeah,
you literally had to work as a team or you'd be screwed. But there was just no teamwork at all.
Cool car.
Look at the thumbnails, it's still the crotch.
Was it Freddy or Jason? For real? No, it was Techo Blade. Damn.
Techo Blade, okay. I got his name wrong on I know what he's talking about. I got his name wrong when I tried to credit him at one point. I tried to credit him in the Iron Lung video, and I misspelled his name and I put Techo Blade. I know the stream thumbnail is the crotch. Look at his beard, it just becomes like albino.
Could shotgun him. But why would I do that?
The game is actually so jank. I do remember it being this janky.
Oh no, not gamer cookie.
Just picks up the naked man.
Please, no! Oh, shit. It started.
Jason, you gonna let him get away with that? I don't think...
The funny thing is, if you ever pick up the shotgun, I remember playing it. Whenever you aim the shotgun at Jason, he would just always start zigzagging like a CSGO bot. He would always try and strafe you.
You made your choice, Jason. You could have stopped him, but instead you've chosen death.
No!
That's a rifle? No, it's a shotgun.
He wants me. He's not gonna get it!
Yeah, I think whenever that TV flicker thing happens as well, that's Jason teleporting around because he could go to like a spectral form and just like zoop around because like all he could do there is just like sad jog and you get a sprint so you could obviously outrun him, so he would just never be able to catch a single person. God, that looked jank. I get it, it came out nearly 10 years ago, but that looked jank. 2017 was nearly 10 years ago, by the way. Let that sink in. Let that sink in.
Guys, you gotta let me take the top spot on the mountain. I played Skyrim. I know how this works.
More like 7 years ago? Well, it's closer to 10 years ago than 0. Whatever that means. Oh yeah, he had a bear trap as well. But that was like his only ability. So it was just like streamlined Dead by Daylight. I enjoyed Texas Chainsaw when that came out as well. I think the only problem with that is just there was like... Texas Chainsaw was very like killer-sided. It was very unfair. Because what were there? There were like 3 killers or 4 killers. Including the grandpa. It was crazy.
Right. Well, what you guys to do is hold him off while I make a run for it. Good luck.
I missed the YouTube rewind slot. We all do. 2045 is closer than 2017.
Jason's a panicker. Taste
I don't think it is. I think you got the math there a little bit wrong.
This car's been trapped up and down the block. Let me in.
No, it's that guy again.
There's
just something so funny about a man naked wearing tiger panties. And he's just running around with a car battery and a flashlight just floating.
You tripped.
You shut the door again. Smartest player.
Mm-hmm.
This is why Jason always won, by the way, because
listen, the blue
players
car
were
is
just
pretty
morons.
much done, all right, but
oh yeah, you could hide under
Jason's
beds as
there
well, but it
and
was
he's
so pointless
panicking.
because you could always check. It's like hiding in a
they're
locker
dead.
in Dead by
God.
Daylight, though. Like it's
the blue
pointless.
car is like, we can get out.
Like you never hide in a locker in DBD ever, unless it's like some completely unhinged pro strat.
You know,
or we were just trying to like bully the killer. Thank you, Jay, for joining.
Oh god. Yeah, no. Put it in now. He's on me. Put the gas tank in right now. Oh shit!
Did that hurt him? I like how it's just floating from him as well.
Oh shit! Oh, that's just
God, this game is so jank though. Dead by Daylight is so sweaty because most of the player base are women. If a woman learns how to play a video game, she will be an absolutely unstoppable, terrifying force that cannot be beaten. Thankfully, they're too busy shopping. But once they stop shopping and they find Dead by Daylight, it's over.
Only chance. I need to get that distance.
Well, women and gays. It applies to gays as well. I don't think there's a single straight person that has played Dead by Daylight in their life.
Ah. Now see if you got there. Oh, me so bad.
I'm straight and I played Dead by Daylight. Okay, but you're in this stream chat.
Mama, don't let it end like this. No, Mama.
Your profile picture is also a furry, so I find that very hard to believe.
Don't let it end like this. Yo, Mama.
I have autism. Yeah, it's more like it.
You son of a... You want to go with me?
Yeah, the melee combat in this game was also awful. You could never win in a fight. If you somehow got a hit on him, if he wasn't side strafing, you'd stun him for like a quarter of a second. Did they get away? Look at that foot. Look at that. Like he should have been run over, right? Look at that. Look at this. I like this. I like this. This is great netcode. Yep. I have no idea why they shut the game down. Yep. Look at that. Look at that.
What now?
Look, he's literally trapped. He can't even get out of the car. And then Jason has to like awkwardly shimmy across the terrible geometry to get to him. He's gonna have to go all the way around. He might be able to get away actually. Oh, and he did it again. Reverse. Look, he has to go all the way around the rock to get to him. Hurry! Oh my god, he made it. He actually made it. One idiot. Oh
no.
He actually got cooked by the... Imagine being like an invincible, immortal killer that drowned, and then you came back to life and you're immortal, and then you get cooked by a fucking wooden sign. That's hilarious.
That's right. The story is not over yet.
Oh, they added this guy. I forget who this guy is. He's from the film. He actually looks like a Wojak. Look how smooth his face is. What the hell? But he was like a character they added in as DLC, and he's like really disgustingly overpowered. Rubberman? No, he's not called Rubberman. Is that Conan? It's Benny. He looks a bit like Benny from Quiet Mountain, just a little bit. I remember, I vaguely remember this guy. It's almost like it's a dream, like he's not even real. What the hell? I do remember this guy though. They added him in like a year after the game came out. He's like a respawn. I think he's a respawn for a player. They get to join the game again, and he's like really overpowered. He's got like nearly unlimited stamina and like a lot of ammo. He doesn't even... He looks like one of the Bogdanov twins. Rest in peace. He actually looks like one of the Bogdanov twins. Like, he... It doesn't even look that dissimilar. Wow. Dump it. Is that Todd Howard? Yeah, he's about to join the game and like tell the guys before the server gets shut down. You should play Starfield.
That stamina back, shall we? Alright.
He's got like the best character in the game, technically, and he's definitely gonna die in one shot.
Wait. Oh yeah, you're pissy, are ya? Look at him. He's pissy.
Not nice animation there with the door. I like that. That was very functional.
All right.
How is the naked guy still alive, by the way? Like, I'd really like to know. How is he still going?
Kill you.
He's like a side bit character in like Scooby-Doo. Like how does he keep escaping everything?
I got a plan.
Plan is running away, leaving the naked man. I want to know who this guy is. Friday the 13th game respawn character. Thomas Jarvis. Is he from the films? Oh, he is in the films. Oh, that looks nothing like him. What? That looks nothing like him. What the hell? Did he get like Botox? What did you do to him? What? Did he put him in a microwave? Look at that face. Dude, I don't even care that it's 2017. That's not allowed. That's actually not allowed. He looks like a GTA Online character. His face looks glossy. I mean, there's using moisturizer, and then there's like just looking like you're made out of lard.
I'm following. He's a camper. Uh oh.
I'm going to set my Discord pictures to that guy, though. I'm actually going to commit to the bit. It's too funny to not use. Pyro, my previous dono message. I think you just play for the 10. And your YouTube... Pyro, and your YouTube members on Discord, something you like, trust me, seems cool. What chat did you put it in? What chat? Is this it? Okay. Is this what you wanted to show me? Is this what you wanted to show me? Really? That? Did you use a
Hello,
filter?
I've been a big fan of yours since the commentary community around 2016. I really love your transition into a more media analysis channel, and I love the content.
Transition.
Have you heard of Peekabus? It's right up your all. It's like Utopia made in the 90s.
Peekabus, I haven't heard of that. Wait, is there a... Hang on. Holy Garden of Kino! Garden of Cinema, Garden of Cinema. They linked Lost in Darkness Doom. I don't click links. What is that? Oh! Oh my god, 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 oh my god. I love this, I love this, I love this. Cinema, 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 cinema. Yes. Yes. Oh. It's a little mushroom fella. Oh. Oh, Garden of Ban. Oh. Zero? But we've had 7 of them. How can it be 0 if there's 7 of them? What? I fapped 4 times a day.
2016.
I might watch that. That's funny. Right, let me finish this.
Not today, Satan!
Wait, is that it? You only get one shot with the shotgun? That's awful. You get a respawn character and he just gets one shot.
Not first rodeo.
He's gonna get up before you can even start the car. Great game.
Chin full anthology stream when?
Garden of Chin Chin full anthology stream. God, I wish. Thank you, GLaDOS, the 7.
Oh, you're gonna regret doing that to my car, you bastard.
Yeah, I would have just got out and ran, I think.
Oh,
great game. Look at that netcode.
You weren't ready.
He actually just clipped through his hand onto the ground. This game came out in 2017. Left 4 Dead looks better. Yeah, I mean, it didn't. This didn't look good even when it came out, but it looks awful now.
Happens to the best of us.
He's gonna pull you out again. Why would you,
Jason?
Why would you? It takes about 9.5 years to start up the car.
You put me down right now. I played
You're
Rush.
going to die. He does not get stunned enough. You have tried this before.
I said you put me down, Jason.
Just run away. Wow. What? Wow. He tried the thing 4 times in a row. It didn't work, and then he died. I respect the bit.
Hacker confirmed.
Come home, sweetie.
Feel like a big man? What the hell? I was lied to!
Are you going to do an
Oh my God.
Thank you,
Dang.
Noah, for the 5. Possibly at some point in the future.
Oh, can you save me?
Bro, what is he dressed up as?
Oh God, Boding!
Why is he wearing like all latex? And he's got cup handcuffs. Is that a mod? That cannot be a real suit in the game.
No, watch out!
He looks like Ken from Barbie.
I have a plan.
Yeah, that definitely
Didn't
worked.
work. My plan.
Why would you even set up bear traps? Because he can literally teleport anywhere in the map that he wants to. He would teleport over the bear trap. That just blocks you from getting in there.
Failed. Run!
He can't teleport inside buildings? Well, if he wanted to run inside that building, he wouldn't be able to anymore.
Hey Pyro, could you check out a game called Divine Frequency? It's a really cool horror game demo. I don't want to spoil too much, but I feel like you'd love it. If you would play some of it, I think it only lasts about 30 minutes. It's really good.
I wanted to wait. Thank you, Antlers, for the 10. I wanted to wait until the full game came out, but I could check it out. Thank you, Fire, for the 10. When does the merch shop open back up? Probably next month.
You want me so bad. They're escaping.
Never hide under the
Sucker.
bed.
Fell for the oldest trick in the book. Yo.
The boat's ready, all you gotta do is get to the boat. I repaired the boat.
Oh.
I repaired the boat, all you gotta do is get to it.
I had some spicy food and fuck me, I am feeling a burn on the toilet. My god, my ring is getting kissed by Hephaestus' hot lips. This stream isn't helping either. I swear this is the last time I eat those spicy ginger nut biscuits.
I've made that mistake before. It's not worth it. I'm not eating spicy food for at least 12 hours. What kind of voice that guy have? Sounded like Donald Duck mixed with Goofy.
We literally have one shot at this, one opportunity.
Yeah, you can fix the boat to get out, but that's usually one of the hardest ones. But it's out of the way. If you can do it stealth, then you're fine. Yeah, great map there. God, I just forget how bad this game was, actually. I wish I could play it one last time, but yeah, it did kind of suck.
He said the boat was ready! He lied to me! We've both been lied to, Jason! Let's work together! Ah!
Crazy. Yep. And killed.
Alrighty, let's see if we even remember how to do this.
They're here, Jason. Find them.
They are here, Jason.
Grab your knives.
I like how when he pulls out the knives, it takes about 3 in-game hours for them to disappear from the wall.
Got 3 traps. But we gotta be smart here. Get over
Look
here.
how slow you run. He can teleport though, to be fair, but he's gonna wait for it to charge.
I had to get rid of you. I didn't want it to have to be this way. You did this to yourself.
Why isn't he sprinting? Did he waste all of his sprint?
Stop running.
Do you see what I mean though? How awkward the chases are? Like they're actually really they're really awkward to watch. Damn. Poor guy. Poor little fella. Poor little fella.
I'm rusty.
Jogging class. Yeah, it's just a fitness gram pacer test.
Do you think you're actually gonna hit me with that bat? Huh? What I can do.
Look how fast that teleport is though. That's wild. Look at that. That's wild.
Oh, I ain't getting caught by that.
Yeah, that teleport, I think it charges every 30 seconds, but you can basically just get any... I mean, so he can, if you look, he can see stuff across the map. That's an instant kill, I think. He can teleport anywhere in the map with that one, but with this one, he could basically shift anywhere in his vicinity. So that was just like disgustingly OP. Is that the best ability, but it takes the longest to charge?
You're cutting down trees without permission?
You see what I mean, though, about, like, how melee combat is pointless?
Wow, lucky me, some engaging and thought-provoking content from Pyro. I'm so lucky he really engages his audience and doesn't sit on his ass in silence like the poor and fat man's XQC. I'm so glad Pyro really gets interactive with us, aren't we so lucky, chat?
Thank you, luckiest guy ever. You guys are very lucky to be in my presence. Definitely. But, like, I like how with this... Even if you snuck up on Jason, which you're never going to do, it's a third-person game. He's going to see you coming.
Did you know that Jason was mocapped by the same actor who played him in the movies? I think that's dedication.
Thank you, Lil Wayne, for the 10. I did not know that, but that's a pretty cool detail. That was great animation there. Yeah, look at that. Yep. Doesn't even have... What? That's great. And then he has to show off his Tims when he dies, by the way. Yep. The netcode is just abysmal, man. He just turned into a Gmod ragdoll.
That was a rage quit.
Oh, he actually rage quit. That's why he ragdolled. What a petty bastard.
Find them.
How would you do that? Alright, I got the tryhards, huh?
Oh, that was stealth mode? What does that do? Are you just invisible? That's... Wow, that's overpowered. I actually forgot about that. If he just appears invisible, that's fucked. The only problem I remember with the game is like when you're playing as a survivor, if you run out of items to use, you're screwed. And also like if you run out of flare guns or shotguns, you're screwed. Like if you need like a car battery and he's camping it, GG's. You could probably find another one, but like you've got to go to the other side of the map for that. Not the car. No.
I knew you were tryhards. I always do.
He's gonna crash into the tree. Yep, actual woman driver.
There's no time to let him in.
You just run him over.
Oh my god, you
He actually ran him over. Wow.
killed him. Who's the real monster here?
How are these players so
It's
incompetent?
the Deadpool Xbox controller from eBay. Got a 3 printed copy. Fuck my stupid chungus life. Shit was $40.
$40 isn't too bad though. Oh, they're just baiting, aren't they? It's like, haha, you can't get past. That's pretty smart. That's pretty smart. Look, guys, look. They're prefacing what actual Dead by Daylight players are like. Isn't that crazy? How they just mock you near the exit. Crazy. Look, guys. Look, he used their stun. Look.
I'm gonna call
Look,
Gunn.
guys.
You know
Look,
what
he
I'm
used
gonna
their
tell
flare,
him?
guys.
I'm gonna say, you know what, Gunn? This game's seen enough of its lifespan. I think it's time to shut the servers down permanently.
Can't he teleport right behind? Different game, I think. You know what? Looking back on it now, I don't actually think there's much nostalgia here. I think this game was just ass.
No!
Wait, how did he get them again?
I'm too laggy.
Look, guys, look. He used the teleport, guys. Look. So she kicked him away with her mind right there. I forgot to tell you, the guys, all the survivors are psychic as well.
What your gift is, no matter what they do to you, you cannot die. You can never die.
Lag is so...
Why does, like, Jason's mom just sound like she's hidden behind a tree shouting that?
Oh, so crazy.
Please, no!
This is what... Look at this gameplay. Look at this gameplay, bro. I hate how they peak like that. Like, you're pretending to be a teenager, fighting for your life, and they're trying to pre-fire. Look at that. Look. Yep. Unlucky, sadly.
And with that, I got my final kill. And the fact that it was on a douche just made it all the sweeter. I really hope that somehow, some way, we do...
I like how the other guy, the white guy, just never used his flare gun. Maybe he's waiting for like Friday the 14th to come out.
Get a remaster or even
never used that once, by the way. I could have easily stunned him.
Line. But for now, rest in peace, sweet prince.
I enjoyed that. That was fun. God, I missed that game, but I kind of don't. I kind of don't as well, because I think it was definitely very broken our game. Broken our game.
Hi Pyro, I don't know if you remember, but there was this ARG that had playlists with music and encrypted descriptions. The creator has since shut down the project, but you can still find the videos that you will know eventually if you want to check it out.
You'll know eventually? I think I remember that actually, yeah. That was pretty good. Okay, alright, how long have I been streaming for? There is a game I wanted to try, actually. It's called Brazilian Drug Dealer 3. That's a real game, by the way. It's called Brazilian Drug Dealer 3. Look, It's a game I saw Albino play. It's called... Okay, right, let me read this. Of course Albino has it. What's his picture? It's just a dog in jail. Just, it's a dog with Joaquin Phoenix Joker makeup, and he's locked in a jail cell. Norwegian people are just beyond mentally ill, though. Like, they should all be locked up somewhere, I think. It's called Brazilian Drug Dealer 3. I opened a portal to hell in the favela, trying to revive Mitaya. I need to close it. That's what the game's called. That's what the game's called. Okay. I'm quite interested in this premise. I don't know how to make the game full screen though. There we go. This is an early alpha, so it's buggy and the design isn't fully polished. Suggestions are welcome. Sorry for some stuff you may feel needs to be improved. Okay, we got any Spanish people in chat? I genuinely might need some translations here. Is this Cruelty Squad? It could be Spanish Cruelty Squad. New levels, new game. What? Okay, I gotta turn this game down. I gotta turn this game down. It's so loud. Okay. All right. Are we locking in? Who is that? Who is that on the TV? Who is that? Who is that? I don't know who that is. Attention. It's all in Spanish. I don't know what that says. To save and load the game, like Quake Doom, press escape, then save and load. There are no checkpoints. F2 quick saves. Okay. It's all in Spanish. It's in Portuguese. What's that language? I don't know what that is. It's Spanish. English or Spanish? English or Spanish? You see, I like the little icons at the bottom. You see that? See the little icon? Oh, dude, he's kind of... Look, he's sad now. He's sad. Ate some pastel and coldecina. What is that? Anyone Portuguese here? I need help translating this. I need serious help translating this. Double golden pistol. They got the Brazil flag on them. Is this what the favelas actually look like? Can someone confirm? Is that Lego? Is that Lego Man? Oh, there's a pickup. It's a dog. What the hell is that? Just made out of Lego. What? Oh, double golden shotgun. Look at the icon on the bottom. They turned him into a little yippee. Yippee! Yippee! What is this game? It's Brazil. just cool. It's cool. It's just called Brazil. Yippee! Nice. Oh, this gun is good though. I like this gun. This is the Ronaldo. The Ronaldo. Have they just got cigarettes? Have they just got cigarettes in Brazil called Ronaldo? Can I have some Ronaldo? There's no Ronaldo left. They don't have any Ronaldo left. No Ronaldo. What are they meant to be, like footballers? What are they meant to be? What are you meant to be? Is this... okay. I need someone that's Portuguese to come into chat right now and explain to me this law, because it's going right over my head. Well, that's good. That's meant to be the nailer, right? I like that. Was that football? Oh, I bet I can kick it. I bet I can kick it. I bet I can kick it. Move out of the way. Bet I can kick it. Come here. Come here. Why the foot? Look at the football. Look at the texture of the football. Oh, wait a minute. I can definitely, like... There is definitely a secret here. Hang on. How do I get it up there, though? Have I got to bring it with me? I have to bring it with me. Right, let's give it a try. That's great. That's great. Goes right between them. That's great. This is the worst movement. For fuck. Excuse me, mate. Mate. Let me just. Okay, no, it doesn't work. It doesn't work. It doesn't work. It wasn't worth it. It wasn't worth it. Dead bit. Dead bit. Right, I'm gonna bring this football with me though. I guarantee there's a secret with it. You can kick everything. Oh, what is this? That needs a key. Needs a silver key to unlock the detonator. The emoji guy when you're low HP. Look at him, man. He looks so sad. Give him a break. Give that fella a little break. He's so sad. Who is this guy? Who is this guy? Who's that guy in Marvel Rivals? The one that everyone hates? Oh my god. Who's the guy in Marvel Rivals that everyone hates? What's his name? No, it's not Mike Tyson. I didn't know. Someone in chat said Mike Tyson. It's Iron Fist. Yeah, it's Iron Fist. Who's... Why'd you say Mike Tyson? That's messed up, man. Come on, he's got that Jake Paul money. He's doing fine. 10. The football comes with. The football does not come with. Amazing budget. I like this knife animation. All 2 frames. What? What? Okay, these physics are awful. Go up there, go up there, go up there, go up there. No. This way. Yeah. Yeah. And then... Yeah. Whoa. Yeah. Okay. Let's try and kick the football. If I get it through there, it is a guaranteed achievement. Let's save. I don't want to mess this up. Let's try it again. A little bit. Oh, now it's a football field. Ah. They didn't do anything. They didn't do anything. Wasted all my time doing that, by the way. Wasted all my time doing that. Yeah, Lego Man is a very normal occurrence in Brazil. Also, the crucifix upside down, very normal. God, I wish I had a TV that big. Look at that beautiful face. Did that hurt me? What's some funny Brazilian bits, guys? I've never been before. I need to know the lore. Mango? Is that the those who know bit? Come on, bro. That's 2024. Okay, okay, okay. Settle down, settle down, settle down. What is that? What is that? Is that a rat? It's a Brazil rat? Why is it making that noise? Why is it making that noise? You hear it? It just went, no! Oh, it's a fent rat. Of course. Very common in Brazil, the fent rat. The common fent rat. No secret, it's over. Nice. Unlucky. Ooh, PNGs of alcohol, my favorite. Which one do you guys want? Unlucky. No, 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 no. I wonder what these do. Yep. That. Yep. Yep. That. It's exactly why I quick save, boys. It's exactly why you do it. I've already got these. Key. I love that little flip you do with the pistol, the little flick. Hello? Unlucky, sadly. Unlucky. Hello. Bye-bye. How did he dodge that? I like how he just fainted. He could not comprehend that a rocket-propelled grenade to the face killed his friend. The emoji suffering? Oh, yeah, dude. We gotta get him some health. Look at him. Poor little fella. He looks a little bit sad, actually. Let's try and fix him up. Oh, there's some health there. There you go. Look, he's... Well... Well, he's not happy. He's not happy. But he's definitely... I don't think he's feeling anything. Okay, now he's happy. Now he's happy. Now he's happy. He's okay now. Everything's right in the world. Holy ammo waste. I like how the dogs run around like a PowerPoint slideshow. They are so hard. Look at those. Look, is he on the switch? Holy. Like Breath of the Wild. 2 FPS dog. That was really embarrassing. They were completely stationary. I just missed the first shot completely. Just alerted myself. Right. Definitely saving here. Definitely saving here. Alright, mate. Can you... Unlucky. I would teabag, but you can't crouch in this game. Bit of a gyat, though. Bit of a gyat. Let's get some health. I need a rocket launcher. I'm pretty sure there is a secret... Oh! I think because I think there's a secret rocket launcher. Hang on. Work with me here. Because I saw Albino play this. Hang on. I'm gonna... Let me cook. I can't go back. It's over. No, never mind. I think there was a rocket launcher, but yeah, whatever. Do I get on that? I guess so. Yep, okay. Oh god, the frames. I'm going to save here in case I've got to run back there. I don't know if I've kind of fucked myself or not. Ooh, how do I get up there? Ooh, surely? Can I... Does that give you airtime? No. No, I can't. Oh, wait. Let him cook. Let him cook now. Let him cook. Let him prepare a meal. Oh, my lord. And an invisible wall. There we go. Let him prepare a 5-course meal. Key. Jojo for the 29 months. Kiat Dame. Most functional car in Brazil there. Look at that. Just a texture. Thank you, Just Play, for the 10. Lost in Darkness. It seems way too good not to play. I think I did bookmark it. Yeah, I did bookmark it. Is it, like, done and out, or is it still early access? Because I might give it a try. Is this lava? Brazilian streets full of lava, of course. Move. Is TTS broken? No, just no one's donated. Or maybe it's backed up, I'm not sure. Sometimes it tends to come through in like a Comic Sans. It tends to come through like in a load. Did you do a TTS? What is that? Okay, look at that. Why is the aiming is offset? Like the barrel is bent. How, like, I get it. It's Brazil, but like, I mean, that's not a bad gun, though. It's not very functional, though. I can't get up there. Oh, wait a minute. Wait a minute. Wait a minute. Let him cook again. No, I found a secret area, but I can't get up the secret area. Let me try it again. Okay. Yes. Nice. Damn. Another secret area? What is this? What is that? Look at that staff. Ooh. Ooh. I bet you this is good. I bet you this is good. Let me get to an enemy and use it. Let me give it a try. Let's go up this way. It's lava everywhere. I want to use this on an enemy and see what happens. Right. Oh, damn. That just puts them straight to bed. It uses a weird ammo, though. I don't know whether to save this for a boss or not. Thank you, Rento, for joining. The cartel wizard. Yeah, that's a very common thing. The resident cartel wizard, of course. The cartel wizard with this funny little staff. Bryan Cranston is visiting my city right now. Anything you want me to tell him? Ask him about what he thinks about the current inflation in America. Oh, no. Okay. If you're actually going to ask him something, ask him can you ask him to buy the Breaking Bad house that's on sale for $4 million? Can you please ask him to buy it? And then film it and then send it to me. I don't know. I don't know where to go now. I've got a key, but I don't know how to use it. It's a CS mod. It's Quake, dummy. I don't know where to go now. You got it, boss man? I'll send it your way. Yeah, I've got like DMs open and stuff. Try cocket jumping. You rocket jumping? There's definitely an area that I haven't been to yet. Belch. Well, I got the key from over here. And this was a dead end. I've killed... Okay, by the way, I've killed everyone in the map, by the way. I've killed everyone. So the map is done. I literally just need to find the exit. What the fuck? Secret... What? What is this? Oh, look at that, guys. What a great secret. What a great secret there. Yep. You found a secret. Does nothing. I found all secrets. I've killed all enemies. Where do I leave then? This way, maybe? That says 3. That says 2. Ah, yeah, it could be this way. Oh, it's that ladder. Is that a ladder? No. Could be a door or something, right? Is it this door? Really? Oh, come on. How is that? Oh, come on. What? Thank you, Fat Fryer, for joining. Dude, how do people navigate like Brazil? Seriously. Unless there's yellow paint, I can't even leave the house. Unlucky. What's this? Why does every game make me play as a small man? I can't even reach the phone. Okay, wait. Let's try it. Zap. Zing. Oh my lord. Look at that. Love to see it. Love to see it. I'm going to save the staff, though, for a bus because I'm a coward, so I'm just going to do this. What am I looking at? What am I looking at? Thank you, just play for the 5 gifted. Appreciate it. Oh, damn. Got a nice little rocket launcher here. That's so loud, man. Shut up. That was so overkill. I actually want to get out this level. I want the music to end. I'm slowly going deaf. Please shut up. Actual paid actor. Like, I shoot him with a rocket launcher and then he just falls over after 3 bullets. Lego head. What? Why is that? Look how high quality that Lego head is. That's like a completely different texture. Did we just steal that from Lego? Oh, for God's sake. Is it through here? Hey, guys. Bye, guys. Are we done? Are we done? Are we done? Please tell me this is the way out. Please tell me. I'm free. I'm free. I'm free. I'm free. I'm free. I'm free. Vista Tongaman Dapio. What does that mean? Is that like a meme? Do they use Comic Sans instead of impact font in Brazil? Thank you, gents, for joining. He missed the 5 gifted. No, I said thank you to Anthony. Can I go up here? I'm actually going to be petty enough to climb up here thinking there's a secret. There's a secret. I see it. I knew it. I knew it. I knew it was worth 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 it. Oh, I took damage. That is horrifying. Now, what have we got? Take out the Vask demon goons that took the village and end the possessed. Please save Mr. Morning. What in the ESL is that? Just a barrel. That was the worst. That is the worst kept secret. It just says, it says here in Comic Sans, and that's a secret. That is unironically the worst hidden secret I've seen. And then there's another one just like right next to it as well. They just didn't care. What are those guys? Throwing magic at me. What are... They football players? What is this? I have no idea what they were. You need the silver key. Hello. It's got a dog for a face. The music is actually slowly killing me, I think. The music is genuinely slowly killing me. Where do I go now? Am I stuck? I don't know where to go. It's a song from El Chavo. What? Am I stuck? I think I'm stuck.
One of my 15 cats got killed in a hit and run today while I was at work. Can I get to RIP for Midnight Pyro?
Thank you, Hellham, for the 10. RIP Midnight. Sorry to hear that. What do I do? I think I'm gonna have to rocket jump to get out of here, I'll be honest. I think I'm gonna have to rocket jump to get out of here. Shit. If I do it here, this should work. Just enough air. Damn it. Okay, alright. Alright. Hang on. I will get out of here. I will get out of here. Dude, I can't get out. There's no crouch. No, there's no crouch. Anyways, right, we're gonna ignore that. We're gonna ignore that. Oh Jesus! Wait! I've got my own stuff. Did he block that? There wasn't yellow paint, guys. I keep making this obvious. There needs to be yellow paint or I don't know what I'm doing. It's funny, the whole argument that like yellow paint is bad because gamers are stupid and then that happens. Enter. Yep, cheers, mate. What is going on here?
New main channel vid was good for a quick one. Nice stuff.
Thank you, Red, for the 10. Appreciate it. It's about as accurate as dual wielding in Modern Warfare. I didn't shoot that dog, by the way. It just ran onto the lava to kill itself, so I couldn't kill it. Okay. What we got? What is that? What is that meme? Is that Barnyard? What is that meme? It looks like AI generated because like the V prasampepe. What does that mean? Is there any Portuguese people here? I have no idea what that means. I just got the source code. Wrong one. I shot myself with quad damage. I shot myself with quad damage. I forgot that quad damage is in Quake. Alright, should unlock this. There we go. Portal pra sol palo. Alright. Holy soldier TF2, no effort. No effort required, just aim in general direction, press mouse 1, win. Just like TF2. I could actually go on an 80-minute rant about the TF2 soldier. Just zero effort. Do I go down? Alive? Salvo... Oh, shut up. Salvo Savio Elita Nos Fundo. Just got a smiley face. I don't... Is this something political? I do not understand what is going on right now. I'm not even playing dumb. Is that a pig? Needs a silver key. What'd that do? There's a lot of you down there. Give me a sec.
Hey, Pyro Cinema Call. My large son loves your videos and he has one question for you. Would you eat burgers or boogers?
Burgers. I think anyone would rather eat a burger. It's a Brazilian music kit here. Just an image. All right. Did I get the right key? Not political, it's a meme from Brazil. That's how doors open in Brazil, they just slide open. Got some... It's like a spin the wheel thing here. Amazing. Is that Roblox? Have fair fala fair alien. Fair. The game is filled with memes from Brazil. Don't worry about it. You have memes? Is that McDonald's? I'm stuck. I'm stuck. I'm stuck. Okay, I know this meme. When I met you in the summer. That's a good meme. I like that one. The dog. The dog smiling. I like that meme. It's one of my favorite memes. That's a good meme, Mario. No. Why is this Alvin and the Chipmunks playing right now? Unlucky. That is McDonald's, right? McDowell. McDonald's. And then they just put S on the end. It literally says an A instead of an O. What in the off-brand is that? peak music. It is just Alvin and the Chipmunks. First.
Oh, one sec.
Oh, I was muted. Whoops. I was asking how long is this game? I'm gonna die soon. There we go. Nice. I'm muted? I'm not muted now. How did that guy just avoid all of the fight? The only other person who played this was Albino. I'm not surprised. Oh, damn. I like this meme. I've seen this meme before. I like this meme very much. It's a very good meme. It's a relatable meme. I like this one.
How you gonna say soldier is op and main Pyro? Just hair blast the rockets like a pro gamer. You should love an excuse to blast more of your smelly gas all over the battlefield.
Well, what I would also like to point out is the fact that I don't know where I was going with that one. You're banned. Oh yeah, on the orange box on the Xbox, you never had an air blast. These fish. You never had an air blast. Why are they invisible? Wait, I want to check actually, because I don't know if I'll be able to finish this game today. Well, there's a lot of levels actually. Okay, I might come back to this tomorrow. I might come back to this tomorrow because this is actually a pretty long game. And I'm gonna probably go chill with the people that are around the house at the minute. So yeah, I'll catch you guys later. Have a good evening. There should be an ASAR out pretty soon on the main channel, if not on the second channel, if not already on this channel. So yeah, I will catch you guys probably tomorrow because I want to try and stream again.